right. What is up? Welcome, Spoiler Kings. Just me and Brian right now. Brian Man should be joining us shortly.
Yeah, he had his friend's birthday party, so yeah, he said.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk some X-Men. We're gonna watch some trailers. There's some Batman news.
Yeah, they got some X-Men casting, got Batman casting. But I have a question for you. Is it possible that we're getting spoiled by X-Men 97? To the point where a good episode is going to get rated low because of all the unbelievable great stuff.
Like all the other stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, spoiled as in just among just with X-Men 97 or just in X-Men like in general? Because I'm thinking X-Men 97 is going to spoil us for when we get live action X-Men. But are you saying just this episode?
I think everything that we're getting from X-Men 97, even so, we can say what we got before compared to this episode. Everyone's saying it was a good episode of Wolverine, but it wasn't like the greatest thing ever. Even though I thought Omega Red and have the storyline was very cool because I think that they combined a lot of different things from Uncanny X-Men. I love Uncanny X-Men. So like 151 to 156, that's phenomenal. Like I love all that, you know, and but I think it's so good that when we have a lower episode that's not like the high stakes, we don't appreciate it. And I think that anything we're going to get from Marvel, animated, anything, is going to be compared to it, and you're not going to be able to compare.
Yeah. I mean, because this one was a Wolverine story, but it was also a sequel to one of the original ones where they got back the Weapon X team. I forgot what it was called. It had a similar name of the episode too, because this episode was called Weapon X Lies and DVDs. I think the original was just called Weapon X Lies and something like that. Yeah. So, but this was like you said, it was a good episode, but I mean, when you focus on one character, it's hard to like get the bigger picture where like everything else has been the bigger picture of the X-Men and the universe and the world and time, really, you know. So, but it was a good episode.
But it was
a good episode, but it was
it didn't have world, you know, the huge bigger world.
No, it had character. Yeah.
You know, matters. It didn't matter in the story.
It didn't build the world. It built a character. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it did, was it built the character and not the world, which is fine sometimes, you know, but
they took a lot of assumptions too. Like Wolverine, like you knew what was going on. Like you understand who Weapon X is. You understand who all these characters are. They just jumped right into the story without even explaining the connection between a lot of, like, people know Sabretooth, right? But do you know all the characters there? Like, there's a reason why some people didn't know what was going on, and they just assumed that you would know, that you've read Uncanny X-Men 151. You've read Uncanny X-Men 156. Like, there's just assumption, and I thought that was kind of weird, that you know who Dr. Abraham Cornelius is, you know? So, do you know who Lady Deathstrike is?
This you had to have,
so important, you know? Do you know who the freak?
But you gotta remember, X-Men 97 is but none of that matters. You don't even have to read the comic books. X-Men 97 is a continuation of the animated series. So if you're jumping into X-Men 97 without watching the original stuff, you're watching like this, like Godfather 2 without watching Godfather 1. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, you'll figure it out, but you're gonna miss a lot of key things, you know. So because I had to look it up. So yeah, like
it was just that they started already going. They started, and it kind of felt, because it was like 26 minutes. It felt a little rushed. It had a lot of assumptions made that we would know exactly what's happening. There's a lot, you know, like I don't remember Maverick being in X-Men 92. I don't remember him.
So
you know, I know the story.
Yeah.
You know, but
so this was a direct sequel to, because I remember it. So this episode was called Weapon X Lies and DVD. The original, the first one was in 95. It was Weapon X Lies and Videotape. So that was the first time, and it was basically the same kind of thing. Like the old Weapon X team all come together, and they stop, basically almost the same thing. They stop a continuation of like the program, So yeah, so you get a lot of these like characters coming in. So this one, is Weapon X lives in DVDs. So you get a little bit more in depth in. I thought them killing some of the who's the one dude they killed like right away, but yeah, but I mean, I remember Maverick was in the original because he was also in the Weapon X program. Sabretooth obviously is super big because they even talk about it. It's like, oh,
all of them were there.
He's like, oh, yeah. I couldn't. Yeah, no, but even like, like they're talking about Creed, in this episode really, really quick, where Morph is like, oh, when they said Creed was your son, I don't see it. Now I do. So, like if you even last season, when they had Creed, like if you didn't know any of this stuff, you'd be like, wait, what? It's like, but they explained it 30 years ago. You know what I mean? So,
yes, but like when you got Apocalypse, they didn't explain who Apocalypse was, but there was build up to Apocalypse being there. There was, you didn't just jump into a fighting Apocalypse in the middle of the damn thing. Like you're flying in the middle of it, all stuff, not even introducing. I thought that it took a lot of assumptions, and I don't know how good that is. And I think that might be leading to what the actual rating is for the episode. Now, the episode was great because once again, I told you, I love Uncanny X-Men 151. It's the cover with Storm like this, crying in their hand, and then 156 like this is what in the Weapon X and stuff, and all of that is great because I know the comic book. I know the story, and I feel like it's hard jumping into a story without even giving us a setup or anything. It was just story done.
Yeah.
Did I like it though? I did.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, it's probably my least ranked out of the season so far, but that's just because the first 3 episodes were
the first
like
4,
just peak. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's number 5, right? Yeah, the first 4, were just some of the best. This one was a lot of fun. Just seeing Omega Red come back, seeing a lot of the Weapon X, seeing Sabretooth, finally be on in
Anytime you have
X-Men 97.
Sabretooth, fucking, Wolverines, just come on.
Yeah. So yeah, just Lady Deathstrike, like seeing all of them like together was really cool. Even I liked Morph too, because like Morph was this. It was an interesting add-on to it because they kept saying like, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" You're like his pet and this and that. So I enjoyed that.
This is funny because Morph is literally just there also to just throw in other people. If you want someone else in there, you throw Morph in there, and now you get fucking Deadpool. Like,
you get Deadpool. Who else was he? Was Spider-Man for a bit?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you get everybody. Everybody when you get Morph.
Throw him in there, he could be everybody. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, but yeah, it was definitely a Wolverine base because even like for me, I was like, I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was doing like the right thing, and he was doing the selfish thing, and I was like,
I knew 100% that we knew that he was going to get his adamantium back, right? So I knew immediately, especially when he doesn't owe any of them, right? He's like he doesn't feel bad for lying to any of those people.
Morph, I think a little bit. I mean, everyone else he don't give a shit about.
Morph kind of knew. 100% Morph knew.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's why it kind of plays in because at the end, Morph was like kind of disappointed in him. He's like, "What?" And then he's like, "Oh, I'm just a weapon and an animal." He's like, "That's sad."
Yeah, he did have that sad face on him because he looked like you. How I thought you were better than this.
Yeah, it was very selfish and it's very like you think so little of yourself where you think you're just that, and then Morph being Morph who could be anything, is kind of interesting from him saying it. But I think that's definitely gonna play into a thing later on where Wolverine's gonna figure out like he's more than just the little angry guy with claws you throw at a problem. I think he's gonna start to have something else with him. So
I'm not sure he is more than that, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, in the comic book, they definitely build on top of it. But
What?
I mean, they're not going to get to that anytime soon. Once he when he gets his memories back and stuff like.
Mhm.
Although in the comic books now, like I got this cover right because I love the cover. I
Yes.
hate the fucking story what they're doing right now. Like there's adamantium. I think his name is. He was like the embodiment of adamantium, the metal itself. It's fucking stupid as shit.
But
Stupid
honestly, if you're gonna read a Wolverine
so
story, you should just read the Ultimate Wolverine because honestly,
oh yeah, so much better.
Yeah, I don't know if
So much
so.
better.
I'm still reading, Uncanny X-Men. I still enjoy reading these, and mostly because I really like Rogue. I mean, I like the crew. I just don't like the 15 different storylines we're getting.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's too hard to figure out what's actually going on.
Yeah, especially with Wolverine. Wolverine's got like 5 different runs going on
because he's in every single one of them.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, but the main storyline, I'm like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. X-Men in general have got to figure out what the fuck they're doing because in the comic book, it's just it's all over the place.
If you had I asked this before, if you had a comic book creator, like a writer, who would you want to be, the person that kind of makes sure that you're following the right storyline? If there's a creator who's done X-Men, who would you want making sure they color within the lines?
Like who should be the leading
creator, whatever, just to make sure that the story makes sense.
Honestly, because aren't they bringing in Chris Claremont back?
I know I've heard a lot of people saying a lot of rumors, but I haven't seen anything definitive about him.
I think that would be a good call. I think that's a good call. It's doable. He's done it before. I think Chris Claremont will be
the problem with him. He's 75.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's He's really,
that's like
how can he was coming back? Yeah, that's what I heard. But
because he was 75, and I thought that big. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
that's not for me.
But I mean, but that's maybe what we might need. We might need like an older dude to kind of like go back to like the basics, go back to simple storytelling instead of trying to do all this like other stuff. Because I feel like some of these newer writers, not all of them, because you have great ones like Chip Zdarsky, who's doing great things with Captain America and stuff like that.
Why can't I just get Jonathan Hickman?
Yeah, I mean Hickman would be fine.
I mean, he's not. Hickman. He's top. He's got to be top 3 of the writers. I mean,
oh yeah.
His storylines actually made sense. I mean, it's kind of going with what you want, what they actually say they want right now, for the new story. Why not?
Yeah. They just need to get somebody who's done it before, and knows how to do it, because for whatever reason, I think was Jim Lee in charge for a while or something like that, or he's over on DC now, or I forgot where he's at. He's he's been bouncing around everywhere.
But they do the same thing, And, I mean, what was it? Joe Kelly was doing this sometimes, and I don't know. I think you need to find someone who understands it overall. Understands the stories that we're telling right now, and that's why I thought Jonathan Hickman would be perfect for me.
Yeah. Well, like Jen said, it's all about the money. I mean, it is, especially now that they got a dude in charge of the comic books who's also was part of the movies or the MCU. So I that's one thing I am afraid of, that the comic books are going to turn into like
they change the stories. They change the stories, and then I hate that. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah. I think Jim Lee. He's man, that just freaking bouncing around everywhere because he was in charge of this. He was in charge of that. He helped create Image, like man. But I mean, a conflict of interest. I don't know. Is that a conflict of interest? Because I think that's more of a trying to get all your interests in line. Because if your movies match your comic books and you get everything together, I don't
know. So I mean,
I'm not saying it's a good idea, but
it's just like saying, okay, instead of they doing a Batman movie in DC where they go absolute Batman, and I know a lot of people are calling for that, like, oh, this is a great storyline, let's just do this. But does that kind of weaken what what Batman really is. Like it's not what classical Batman is. And if you want to do it with one, you got to do it with all. You can't have classic Superman and have absolute Batman because it's popular right now. I don't know if that's the way I do. I like comic books. You can have different storylines. You can do things. I don't know if I want in my movies.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, because also like all the absolute run it's amazing. Like everything I was telling you, Green Arrow, even Green Lantern has knocked it, kicked it up a notch, because I'm really curious, but like Green Arrow, all that. I like what they're doing, because what she did at the end, I thought that was crazy, and I like her, like, oh, everyone has the power, but then now everyone has the power, but they also are independently thinking, so they're not all going to agree with you. So I'm digging what they're doing. It took a while for me to get into it, where something like Green Arrow was just instantly, you
had to, because it's not going to be as long of a series. So
they just extended it to 12. They just extended it to 12. Yeah. So we went from 6 to 12, which
is what Martian Manhunter was, but they got to stop there, because that's where they have plans.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but that's the thing too with all the ultimate or absolute universes. There's an end. Like Snyder said, like he knows where it's going, and he has enough ideas for like 50 issues. But he also said like he knows how it's going to end. So he's just kind of, and DC's they're riding the wave until it's that time, because as soon as it starts dipping below a number they're cool with, then you're gonna get the like, oh, it's the end, and then it's gonna shoot back up, and then they'll finish it. And
how the hell would you know? Because there's 150 damn variant covers for every.
Oh yeah. It's There's at least, he said there's at least 2 more years of stories. So
I wonder if it's gonna be like the housing market, and one day it's just gonna pop.
It's just 100%. Well, they already so a lot of people are pissed off. So they announced earlier this week. So DC, to stop the price gouging, was if you have a retailer exclusive, you can only do a raw cover. So whether it be virgin, trade back, whatever, an unsigned copy can only be 5 times the cover price. So that means $30. And then if you could do a signed copy, can only be 10 times cover price, which is $50. So if you want to go on websites, like usually I know like you go on Unknown and I go on Unknown Comics. Yeah. And that's usually where their price is at. They're usually like, $30. And then if you want to sign, it's about 45.
Yep. 45 to $50. And that's usually it double signed and goes up a little bit more, but
Yeah. Yeah. So but they're trying to stop the gouging, the price gouging, like bad, like all the scalpers. But all they're going to do is turn around and sell it. There's going to be more whatnot sales and stuff like that. But
trying to pretend like you made a good deal, but it wasn't a good deal. So
but I mean, but that's a risk, because if you buy, you have to get like 1,000 covers, and then you turn around and throw all 1,000 on whatnot and start them all at 30. Like
you're not gonna be
I'm sure you get some money, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But at least DC is kind of stepping in and doing something like, hey,
it's hard controlling a third market. Like you can't go into a tertiary and try to determine how they're going to go and do these things. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they said if they find out any of that stuff's happening, that retailer is not going to get any more covers.
So you don't do it under your retailer thing. You do it under your personal name.
But then you're not gonna make any money, because no one's gonna go and like, you're not gonna go to some random comic books place and be like, oh look, they have the new Dan Quintana. It was like, oh, I never heard of them before. Like, you're not gonna trust them, because you're like,
no, but you're
gonna go to like ones that you trust. And also it's like, then that won't even work too, because you're applying for it under Unknown and you're under 616. You can't be like,
but you could do it on, as you said, whatnot. You could do it on eBay, eBay Live. You could do all those things. You could say, I work here, but I'm doing all this. So when you start doing third party, you try to control it. I don't know if it actually is something you can control really, because people can find ways around it.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's the way around it right now. What they're saying is going to be
because eBay Live is going
the auction stuff
right now.
eBay and whatnot is like, oh, if you started off at $30, like, so I mean, but we'll see how that goes. See how long that goes. But but DC, at least DC's keeping an eye on it, which is nice, So yeah, because you have you had a bunch of artists doing shady shit.
Speaking of signing, I went on Tuesday.
Oh,
got my Who Fights with Monsters, my book, the story I've been talking about as much as I can. So I got the author to sign it, and I got the narrator, Heath Miller, did it too. So
they were both there?
Yeah, they were both there. So I took I took a picture with them. So that was cool. And we talked about, they gave me a few things, talked about a couple of things about Australia, what they're going to be doing with the book 13, how soon book 14 is going to come out. So like some insider stuff. I thought it was cool. And then I'm in line because I was number 58 with people all around me, and we talked about other books, other series, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Primal Hunter is fucking awesome." So, and then we're sitting there, and we said something, and Sherloon heard us say, "Well, I'm not sure if it's you got Jake Thane, you have Jason Asano, like you have all these characters." I was like, "So if they're in a match, a Royal Rumble match, who will win?" And he got into the conversation. I thought that was pretty cool. Like,
that's funny.
So we go back and forth about who actually did.
Well, of course, he's gonna say his character, right?
No, he said Jake Thane would win. Jake Thane from Primal Hunter. He said because, basically because he becomes God mode, and when he gets to that point, he has venom, and he will probably kill everyone with the poison that he has. So, so I thought that was kind of cool that he knew about it. But then when you read Primal Hunter, you see, characters that are just very much like He Will Fight Some Monsters. You have characters just like Dungeon Carl in the book, so you can tell that these authors read each other's books, and they talk about.
They're all friends. Like if you follow them on social media, like they all hype each other up all the time. Like Matt Dinniman. I see a lot of his stage interviews and stuff, and he's always talking about like this book and that book, and He Who Fights with Monsters and all these stuff. So yeah, they're all like super cool with each other, which is awesome.
And it's funny how almost all of them are international. It's just so
yeah, a lot of them are. So, but yeah, I'm where am I at? I think chapter like 15 with He Who Fights with Monsters. I just got to the part where you met other characters besides Jason. So I'm like still early on in the book. Because I restarted it because I started listening to it. Yeah. So I restarted it. I'm listening to it. So yeah. But it was good. I'm liking him.
No. I'm reading book 11 and 12 again. Book 11 is an epic one, and book 12 sets up book 13. So I'm reading them again because the new one comes out in October. I want to be caught up by October. So
yeah. That's crazy. So that 13 books is insane.
Primal Hunter is at 14. I'm saying I'm waiting for book 15 to come out. You need to hurry up.
Yeah. Yeah. So very happy to hear about Blue Beetle. I'm happy because I like the movie. I like Zolo, and I'm kind of curious to see where it plays out. It kind of makes sense because people are like, I don't see, because it's not going to follow Man of Tomorrow's storyline. Somebody's going to say, oh shit, what was it? Because I haven't read it, but I heard somebody else talk about it, and like it's going to follow this. I think it's like hit the ground running or something. I forgot what it was called, but it's on my library pull list. And it's like that's where like Superman just gets a bunch of heroes to go to space to fight Brainiac. I'm like, so that's exactly what the fuck it sounds like this movie's gonna be, because you're gonna get all these characters. So yeah. So
that's all right. That's okay. Well, you know what? I need DC to have a win, so I really don't care. I mean, at this point, I don't care what happens. I need Clayface to be good. I need everything to be good. So whatever.
Yeah, Clayface is gonna make money just because what, a $40 million budget.
Yeah,
like it's a horror movie
in October. So man,
yeah, it's. I mean, it only needs to make like 100. It needs to make Supergirl money, and it'll be profitable. So yeah.
All right.
So.
You want to see some of these comments before we get through? And then we
I know we were skipping a lot. We were ranting. What we got? We got Collector. What's up? Says, hey guys, just got home a few minutes ago. Seeing the Odyssey, absolutely loved it. But I would say I like Oppenheimer a little more. Okay, it's a beautiful movie, though. The Odyssey. Okay. Are you?
I've heard
When you
really
going?
good things tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard nothing. Yeah, I'm going tomorrow too.
Yeah. I've heard so many good things, and I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm excited to see if their number does go over $225 million.
Oh, is that what the
weekend. That's
the projections?
Yep.
That's
So,
crazy.
Will they
so
hit the 225? That's crazy. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I heard people that are went to go see it in 70 millimeter were kind of pissed because they were walking in a few minutes late and the movie was already starting.
Yep.
So there's
you didn't get the 30 minutes of previews.
There's no previews, no Nicole Kidman, no Coke, sponsored. Like it just like it goes dark and a movie starts. I was like, damn, that's rare. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm kind of glad because I know we were looking at IMAX tickets and there was none unless we wanted to go blind and sit in the front row.
Dude, we were looking at it. It was like you got to be in the front row. I was like, look, okay, but I'm telling you, get those handicap seats. I'll come in. I'll limp. Let's go. We can figure this out.
You get one crutch. I get one crutch.
Exactly.
I got 2 braces. Yeah, but I'm going tomorrow. But yeah, that sounds like you liked it. That's pretty good. Very well well acted top tier.
Well, you have the greatest actors of today, all like in the damn movie. So
yeah, like everybody. We got Fernando. What's up,
Fernando?
Talking about some of the X-Men possible casting. Yeah. Adam Driver.
Adam Driver sounds like it's done.
Yeah, that sounds like the one I'm hearing about the most. Yeah. But now you got Bill Skarsgård. I heard today. Patrick Wilson. I've been here for a little while.
But that's weird because if Adam Driver's real, right? Adam Driver's 42, and he looks younger. He's 42. Patrick Wilson is 53, right? And Bill Skarsgård like 35. So like it's like, can you find someone in between? Like,
yeah. Well, Bill Skarsgård, you can make him look older, or young, right? I mean,
I don't even think he makes sense as Professor X.
He doesn't make sense. He doesn't make sense.
That sounds like the worst casting ever.
Yeah, I'm not even like big on any. Excuse me, I'm not big on any of these actors being these characters.
No, like Adam Driver should have been Doom.
Yeah. But I heard oh shit, what's his name? The main character from The Long Walk. He's the Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Was it Hoffman's son or shit?
The main character for The Long Walk? I mean,
yeah, he's the main. I think he's the.
He is our eyes. He's
like.
But when you look at casting, it's always David Johnson is kind of first, and then Cooper is like next. It's Cooper, right?
Cooper Hoffman. Yep.
Cooper. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're talking about him being Cyclops.
What?
They're talking that there's a rumor of him being Cyclops. Was it Odessa Zion?
She's rogue. She
rogue
for a while.
What's really kind of going off now, and Twitter's pissed off about it, is I can't remember her name, but the girl from Obsession.
Yes.
She came out and said like, I want to be in the MCU. Like I don't care. She
said I already interviewed for or talked to them already.
I know she said she talked to him. But all Twitter is like, no, you're our indie, sweetheart. I was like, she was on Lois and Clark. She was on the Superman, show. I was like, she's been in but she like loves like superhero shit. She was a Twitch streamer for a while. I was like, she's a nerd, so yeah, and now she's got some pull. So yeah, she's gonna like, I want to be in this, and they'll find something for her. But no Wolverine, I heard yet.
I heard they're gonna have an Emma Frost. And
that'd be interesting.
But are they gonna make her younger? Are they gonna make her older? I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole thing is it's gonna be weird. They have to hit this casting because X-Men cannot miss up. You cannot miss.
Yeah. At first I'm like, Cooper Hoffman. I was like, really? But I'm like, if he loses some weight, which is not hard to do because the dude's super young, right? I mean, how old is he? He's 20. He's 23.
20,
You know what I mean? Yeah. So if what's his name, Kumail Nanjiani can like get super jacked and he's like 40 something, like a 23-year-old can definitely do it, but I think he has
the top
the
choice
attitude.
for Scott Summers, man.
Not my top choice, but I don't hate because he's definitely Boy Scouty, especially in the long walk. Like I was like, okay, maybe, but he's not my top choice. It's not my top choice. None of these people are my top choice. But I think they want to find obviously younger people. They want to find people who don't have too big of a filmography, because then you can kind of sign them on for a longer contract.
I'm just gonna tell you this. So. If Cynthia Erivo becomes Storm, I might not watch it.
Game over. No,
I might not watch it. I might forget. I quit.
Because the rumor is a version of Storm is going to show up in Black Panther 3.
I don't want her to be any version of Storm.
She's old. It's an older version. She's not older, but like, she's not 20. She's not like because so far Sadie Sink's what 25 or 20 something like that.
She's 23.
Yeah, she's like super young. If Cooper Hoffman, he's 23. Odessa,
whatever. Yeah,
Zion is like she's something super young. So like they're all looking at like people in their 20s. So
all I know is I don't want her anywhere near my damn Storm. I would riot.
No, no, I don't want it. Don't want it for sure. But they're all. It's all rumors right now. It's all just.
Well, this how it started with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And what we got for Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh man. Friend said I'm effing pissed about the Batman 2 getting delayed again.
Oh,
was it 2028 now?
Yep. So, which pushes down the next Batman movie we get for the real DCU even further. We were joking saying 2030. It's gonna be 2030 for real, guys.
It's legit. The only way to fix that is making him the Batman in DCU. That's
or
the
just
only
get
way.
rid of it then.
Or
then
just
say scrap it, and we're gonna go ahead and make you the Batman right now and combine. That's what they need to do. They need to bring people together. They need to bring story people together. They need to have. I'm telling you, they need to have Snyder do the Batman movie. You need to do these things. I don't understand why they continue to let people be, the fandom be split.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It was like, especially with the Batman thing, man. Oh, I'm not even there yet. We got Teague saying, "What's up?" Actually, it was X-Men meets Aliens meets the Thing. In this past episode.
Because those are really that's basically what they were. They were the aliens. I can't remember what they're called, but they're
Brood.
Yeah, the Brood with the green blood and all stuff. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I knew what's going on.
Yeah. Are you guys dealing with the smoke from Canada? Yeah, bad.
Oh,
it got worse throughout the day. Usually, it starts off bad, it gets a little better. It got worse.
So I was downtown. So I went to Wrigley. I went to my check out on 1212. I was in Brownsville. My throat is still killing me.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
I mean, off the lake,
I wasn't even outside.
They closed the beach of the lake.
Oh, I bet.
That there's the Taste of Chicago. They closed that.
Oh damn!
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was bad, and it had this smell. It didn't even smell like burning. It smelled like plastic, like burning plastic almost. It was bad.
Saying if you breathe through your mouth, you would feel a grit on your teeth that kind of felt like little pieces of wood or something like that.
Yeah. Like I was in my car, and even in my car, driving from work to home and stuff, it was like I can like start to feel it again. I just pumped gas. Luckily, I wasn't too busy at work, so I didn't get a lot of opening and closing of the garage door. So, but the few times I was like, damn. Yeah,
no, Mama Bear, I knew it was coming. I saw your message. I knew it was coming, but I wasn't ready.
Yeah. Oh man.
You got the Anzo super chat.
I got super chat.
What's up, Jen?
What's up, Jen? I didn't mean to show it because I was going to scroll down, but leave that there. There we go. Oh, Canada has $2 Canadian $2. Thank God, just canceled the Batman.
Supreme hater, but
the hate.
Though he's hating hard, I have to say, we need something. I need a real Batman DCU. You can't go 6 years, 7 years, without Batman.
Yeah.
Like, how do you? He's, in my opinion, I think he's more popular than Superman. He's more popular than all of the Trinity. He's the most important one. And you're gonna go 6 years into your thing without having Batman?
Yeah, I would say like out of all comic book characters, he's maybe number 2 after Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man number 1, Batman number 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like Marvel and Sony are figuring out how to be nice, so we get 4 Spider-Man solo movies plus all the cameos, and we can't get a Batman movie. Like, I think after the Supergirl flop with the money, especially with the money, like I think they're gonna go back to the drawing board and be like, all right, we might need to bring Wonder Woman in a lot quicker than expected,
and then figure out Batman. Because you can't. If they're pushing it to 2028, how much you can't bring another Batman movie in 2028? You're going to ruin it.
You have to at least wait a year.
Yeah, I mean, the earliest you could do will be 2029, the end of 2029.
Yeah. But then if you start filming, that's going to take away a lot of the hype for the Batman number 2, possibly. So I don't know.
It's the worst, and this is why they waited too long, and this is why they should either scrap the Batman 2 or make him the Batman going forward.
Yep. I think that's what they should have done. Was like, all right, you're Matt, what's his name?
Matt Reeves.
It was like, hey, write whatever you want to write, but at the end somewhere, post credit, blah blah blah, we're gonna introduce him into the DCU.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give Pattinson, here's a 5-movie contract, blah blah blah, like that, because then it makes sense.
He's the right age. It don't make
sense. Yeah, he's about the right age.
Everything's kind of fitting.
He's early Batman, like Superman's early Superman, so it kind of works still.
He can't be 42 and be early Batman. And you want Damian to be in there.
Yeah, well, now if you with the Brave and the Bold, mm-hmm. yeah, he's gonna have to be an older, because you're talking about Damian, which is the newest Robin.
Like, he is older.
Yeah,
but you're missing Dick Grayson. You miss.
Yeah,
I have so many problems I have with this whole thing. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna be my biggest upset is the original Robin. He's my favorite.
Well, what if they give you Nightwing?
That's fine, but then you're skipping so much, like having Damian and Nightwing fight was so cool because it was the son of Bruce being the new Robin and the first Robin being kind of becoming Bruce or a temporary fill-in, at that time, but he was his own character, and they're fighting where Damian's trying to kill him, and Dick is like, like, hey, I'm not killing you, but I'm gonna whoop your ass.
That's my problem with Damian. He is the worst.
Oh yeah,
He's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
But we never get Jason Todd. We never get Tim Drake. We never get any of them.
I mean, that's the only way is like you get Nightwing, you get Red Hood, you get what was that, Red Robin, whoever the hell Tim Drake,
Robin.
Is that's the only way is, you do it. And then at that point it's like, wait, how long have you been Batman? Since you were 12? Like what? So I don't know. It's me interesting.
It's very complicated, and they're complicating it instead of just trying to bring the fandom together.
Yeah. Agreed. Give it one.
What video to play?
Oh yeah.
Dark.
It stinks.
I was in that one.
I'll go Dark. because he's
the Darth Kaka.
The hatred is strong in you, Anzo. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Kaka.
and he still outdid himself.
Oh,
He just really did.
Oh man, I sent you a heads up about the smoke.
She did. She messaged us and she did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Smell like campfire in New York. At least smell like campfire. It smells like fucking burning trash in Chicago.
That's just because Chicago smells like trash.
I mean that too.
It's going over the lake, and Lake Michigan is disgusting. So everyone who swims in Lake Michigan, I hope it's like you grow another arm like out your forehead. Like it's disgusting. What is wrong with you? It's like diapers in there. Like what is that?
Oh, for now, Batman #1, Spider-Man #2 for me.
I like Batman's my favorite just traditional character. I don't think he's a superhero. I always say, I don't think he's a superhero. I think he's a hero. He's a dude. He's a guy, But Spider-Man is probably the best, I think. So I like Incredible Hulk.
It's more relatable.
And when I talk about MCU, Incredible Hulk is phenomenal to me.
Mm.
Yeah, but they haven't never done them right.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So.
That's why I'm kind of scared. Oh, what's the stupid shit that the Russo brothers said recently? Oh, it was that something. It was about Spider-Man, and Spider-Man, like this version of Spider-Man wouldn't be able to handle the death of Uncle Ben, and that's why it's like not on him like how it is traditionally. I was like, what? That's Spider-Man. That's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man.
They don't watch the Sony movies. They didn't see Across the Spider-Verse where you see that this is what makes him Spider-Man. Like this is the whole point of Across the Spider-Verse.
That shit like that makes me wonder about the Russos because they're like, we don't know what to do with the Hulk. I mean, what the fuck you mean you don't? Like, it's the Hulk. Like, you can do anything with it. Like instead you just completely remove him from it. And then instead of getting like Professor Hulk being a badass, you get him just being like a wuss. It's like what?
But I feel like they could do so much more with him because Inferno Hulk is awesome. You have, he's been so many iterations of all type of things. You can do whatever you want with Hulk. Just let him be a badass.
Yeah, I mean that's how I'm kind of glad. Well, people are bitching. I guess in one of the trailers, Spider-Man, punches Hulk. And like, oh, look, they're still making Hulk wussy. I was like, listen, if there's anybody that, and they're like falling out of a window, so it's like not anything. I was like, but if anybody can give Hulk a good punch, it would be Spider-Man. And it doesn't, at least from the trailer, it doesn't look like he knocks him out.
Stronger than his regular body. Like he's stronger than fucking Iron Man. Like technically, Spider-Man, when Spider-Man is all go, he's like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. You get punched by that. Yeah, you probably die. So like,
and it looked like he had something in his hand too. So like he had something and he punched Hulk. But from the trailer, it was really quick. It didn't look like he knocked him out. It's just like he punched him. It's like, but who also can do things as they're falling through the sky. Like Hulk can just kind of fall. Like Spider-Man can at least like throw some webs and move around. So I was like, yeah, but I was like, y'all getting angry for the dumbest shit. Oh, good. Oh, man. All right, let's go back to some of these comments real quick so we can move on. Because I'm planning on seeing Odyssey second time. Nice.
Okay.
Go see it again. Excuse me. Ace said there's a new trailer for Wolverine video game. Right, if anyone hasn't seen it. Nice.
When I was grabbing all the trailers, I saw that.
Yeah. Jen said I just saw the Odyssey today. It was epic.
So now that makes me feel good. I trust her overall
her opinion.
So I'm good. I'm excited now. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's got like what 98%.
99. It went to 99.
99. Damn.
Yeah, it went to 99.
Damn. Yeah. So it's gonna do well. Talking about that. We got some people over on the Vert. We got Slappy. Some people asking weird questions.
Sleepy.
Is it Sleepy? Oh, Sleepy. Yeah, that's Slappy. Sleepy. Yeah. they said, well, I get what they were saying about being spoiled that last episode, but but damn good. But considering it, we had it before, it was only okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if you put it by itself, you're like, it was a great episode. But when you put it after what we just got, you're just like,
As you say, we already had it before. It's the same type of stuff. Even though I did find it cool with there's what was it? She was like, these. I like Laserdisc. I was like, that's the
yeah. I thought that was funny.
My daughter's like, Laserdisc, Dad. I was like, oh baby.
I saw a bunch of Laserdisc at the Goodwill the other day, or maybe the other week, and I was considering buying a few. They wanted a little bit too much for me, I thought, and I'm like, oh, let me see how much they run on eBay and stuff. They're like dirt cheap on eBay, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. If it was like $1, I was like, I'll buy one just to like be like, oh, look, I have a Laserdisc, yeah,
If you had Laserdisc in a Laserdisc player, let's go.
Oh. I know the players. There was one that I saw, but they at a different thrift store. They wanted like $150. I'm like, you're crazy. Like, and I don't even know if it works. Like,
yeah, I know. And I'm gonna sit there, man.
Yeah. Like if I had like my basement done how I wanted it to be done with all my media and stuff, like I would look for one. But like right now, I'm like, where the fuck am I gonna put that giant ass thing? Yeah. So, yeah. But I'll find one eventually. Not for that price. Yeah, I think they wanted like $14.99, I think, for a lot of the laser discs, something like that. I'm like, yeah, crazy. They also like
that's how much half price books sell them for, about $9.99 to $12.99.
Yeah, but not a Goodwill, man. I was like, come on, sometimes their prices are like crazy. You're fucking stupid. Oh man. Oh, there's a post-credit scene. I was mad there was not a post-credit scene. Okay. Yeah, but Nolan
that's
don't do
something
that.
we love because it kind of gets you to the next episode. And
for the episode,
yeah, because that's what they did for Wolverine. So you got Logan at the end, kind of preparing us for episode 5. So now you don't know we're gonna get episode 6. It could have been cool if you got that connecting, a little whatever.
Yeah,
it will feel very much like Marvel.
Yeah, all the post credits. We got Tony. What's up, Tony?
Tony.
And then Wolverine's ex-girlfriend. This show was for us who grew up watching the original show.
100%. 100%. If you remember what him going, being there, like going to Japan and the whole thing, the whole storyline. If you don't know, if you know, you know. That's all.
Yeah. Oh. No knew Maverick or Kane was. I would say I think people knew who Maverick was because I know he popped up a few times in the original. He wasn't big.
He was there.
But
he was an add-on character basically twice in two episodes in
the original
95 and 96.
Yeah, Kane I don't remember at all. I don't remember him at all in the original.
It's weird that you jumping into it like that. I just feel like you could have done something else. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Trying to run through so we can watch some trailers. Kane dies right away. No explanation who he was. Yeah. But they kind of told you like they're all Weapon X people, so except for Morph.
Yeah. But Morph could be anybody. He was the Deadpool, shoe-in, like, a replacement. Like, yeah, we want Deadpool to be in here. Let's throw on Morph. Yeah. He could be everybody.
Oh, here. Even if you did you pause it when they were looking at all the tapes and you see all the
all the names? Shot. Yeah,
there was like X-23. There's a bunch of other Weapon X people in there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. This episode was homage to the Thing and a couple other horror movies. That's what it felt like. What it felt like.
Or to Alien.
Mm-hmm.
That's with the green like animal, and you see, they're basically just trying to survive. That's all. Their only thing was killing anyone. It's just about surviving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the image of Brood Logan was a nod to the Uncanny X-Men issue. Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. I've been waiting a long time to see Omega Red again, and we didn't see enough of him. Yeah, he's not 100%. Dead though. He's not dead. he was gonna use the bugs. He's like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna use the bugs and we're gonna take over so I can rebuild the world. I'm like, what? Like, you definitely need you stop. Oh man, for the game, you're gonna a whole lot of them.
Yeah, you have to get all of them in the Wolverine game.
Oh shit, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm like super tired. And Morph was definitely disappointed in Wolverine, in my opinion.
Do you guys know what the episode is? The next episode 6?
Is that the danger.exe or?
Yeah, I think that's
Is that
danger.exe.
Okay.
So I wonder if that's going to be a direct, like, leads directly to that, and it's going to be Weapon X going into that next storyline.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be with Danger Room becoming sentient, because I forgot, who does Danger Room become? Oh, fuck, why am I having?
Guys, you guys remember?
Yeah, because like I said, I stopped reading like X-Men like that a long time. I forgot. It becomes I don't become sentient. Does it become it becomes Danger. Named Danger. There you go. Yeah, the Danger Room famously gained sentient and mutated into a robotic, called Danger. Yeah. So, and they kind of like showed Danger. What did I say? I mean, maybe one of the trailers. I think they showed Danger.
So it's going to try to kill them, possibly. The Danger ends up trying to kill.
I think it goes after him.
Yeah.
I know it has something to do with Professor X too, because I think it has something to do with Professor X, and they're going to tie it in with like the Onslaught, or him slowly going to become Onslaught. I think by the end.
Well, but that's the only way. I mean, you're going to have to figure out. I still think we're going to get the Horsemen, and I think we're going to see Magneto become one of the Horsemen along with Gambit. So like it's possible that we get more deaths, and every death that we get gives us another Horseman, and then 4 Horsemen of people that we know.
I can see that. Because I know, because I've been watching a lot of like the Bo DeMeo drama, and supposedly he said season 3 was going to focus on Gambit, his stuff that's going on with him. So I was wondering, I'm like, oh, so they're going to bring it back.
Horsemen happen at the last penultimate, maybe you get the 4 Horsemen.
Yeah. So I mean, because even that's the thing where Bo DeMeo is saying episode 10 of season 2 was cut because that was his thing that they were going to do to lead into the next season, but it got cut because he said he said something along the lines of like they don't want to do his shit, basically, that they're redoing it, but then also it's like you don't know if that's what they want to do. They might like, oh well, maybe ending the story here is better, and then instead of starting the next story, we'll just end it and then start the next story next season.
Why don't you want a giant cliffhanger for people to want to come back to?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like Bo DeMeo's just he likes to talk. So.
A says he thinks Gambit's coming back as the Horseman War. I think it's gonna be death.
Or death. Yeah, I can see death.
I think it's death because him being dead, and I think he's gonna be the Horseman death.
Yeah. Because I mean, it could be War. Well, who's the one that they killed? Was it War? I think they killed.
Yeah, but that's why.
I mean,
that's why I thought Eric would be War. So you Magneto would be War, and then I thought that Gambit would be be death. I think that'll be good.
How they doing? Yeah. Oh man, we got a super chat.
Yeah, Travis, what's up?
Yeah, I'm like way behind. Travis, what? Says good day, gents. Imagine by the end of 97, the intro has 2 teams running from opposite sides, but we pan out to reveal they're now side by side. What would be the 2 teams? What, X-Force and X-Men?
I thought this would be Magneto's team and the X-Men running at each other, and then maybe they run towards each other. Maybe they join forces to have to go to get the real age of Apocalypse. Yeah,
to get there. Yeah. So I'm down with wherever they want to go. I'm cool with it.
I want to see House of X. I would like to see that. I think Teague said that what I said episode 6 is gonna be the beginning of Charles starting to lose control, which gets you the onslaught quicker.
Yeah. I just hope they don't do, because if it's episode 6 is the start of it, I hope, because then it's only 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
So then you only got 3 more episodes, and I don't want Onslaught to be just like a quick thing, you know what I mean?
But maybe Onslaught's the end of the season.
Yeah.
And that's the cliffhanger they go with.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I mean, maybe they just save Apocalypse for later. You know, maybe they like go with that and then do Onslaught for next season, and then Onslaught leads back into Apocalypse. I don't know. Let's see.
That's what I'm saying. You go you go Onslaught, you go House of X, and then you go back to Age of Apocalypse. Age of Apocalypse should be further around. You introduce Apocalypse, you should go 2 different storylines before you get to Age of Apocalypse. I think there's other things you can do there, and you shouldn't just jump right into Age. Just because you introduce them doesn't mean Apocalypse needs to be a force in that world for a longer period of time.
Yeah. And it says a new footage, Cable fights Apocalypse. Okay. Episode 7, Savage Land. Yeah, because it's like Savage. Yeah. I want No More Mutants. Yeah. Get the House of M stuff.
But that's gonna be such a long time
away. Yeah. I mean, you have to have them even like realize. Well, I guess they did. Well, we haven't even seen Scarlet Witch since the original run, But the Scarlet Witch and what's the name? The Speed guy know, that's their dad. Polaris doesn't know yet.
But that's so far away because
that's so down the line.
Because that's why I said House of X, not House of M, but House of X is when you have like the present, the past, and the future, and the far future all like intertwined and stuff like for all mankind. So like I feel like you could do that because of how you started the season with a past, a present, a future, and then you bring the far future and still have Apocalypse be there and get to House of X. And that be the main storyline. So I feel like that should be what you do. And then you don't get to Age of Apocalypse until after you get done with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I can't remember. Is Age of Apocalypse an alternate future?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
But alternate future. But you can also say that it's not alternate future. But if you use House of X, you can definitely make it Age of Apocalypse right after it.
Yeah.
You changed the timeline, and now you got this.
Yeah. And do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff. I saw that. What's up, Last Relic?
What's up, Last Relic?
Going on, man? Mr. Popular, dude. I've been seeing him pop up everywhere because of the Lego stuff.
Yep.
All the Lego drama with the mini bricks, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah. So like I seen people clip Last Relic's show. I seen that, so I was like, damn, like you're everywhere now, man. Oh, you got a lot of subscribers and everything, a lot of viewers. So congrats, dude.
Hey, anything you could do to be great. But we didn't get Travis a video.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think we need to make an X-Men clip now.
Oh my god, that has to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure. Give us like a power, the Transformers or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Where is this one? The anime. Yes! I always like that one. Yeah, we got to figure out an X-Men one to do.
What is this one? I want to play it, but I don't know what it is.
Well, play it. I mean, just be ready.
Autobots, I am about to transform into the most powerful weapon in the universe.
And I am about to transform the Autobots into atomic particles.
Just a handgun with a scope. Oh man.
I love it.
The 80s. The 80s.
But thank you, Travis, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The super chat.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna run through these. We got Kenneth, what's up? Saying good morning. What part of the world you in, man?
Hey,
Come on.
be in Australia, New Zealand. Let's go.
Let's see. Very happy to hear about Blue Beetle. Yeah, we talked about that already.
I like Blue Beetle
Catwoman
because
money.
we get the representation. I think that's especially for anyone who Hispanic people don't have anyone. So like they're not giving us Green Lantern. They're not giving it's just Blue Beetle was a one-off thing that they didn't really put the time in. They canceled it before you even got it started. So I feel like you need someone. You need somebody. Like why can't it be more? Why can't we get more of that?
Yeah,
there's characters.
Yeah, there's a bunch. Well, the rumor is Matthew Lillard might be the other Blue Beetle, the one without the powers. I have a brain fart on his name. Korg.
Yes, I think
I was like, I don't mind that. I think that'd be cool. Because he needs to be an older guy. Because it's all the old tech kind of thing. So I was like, that would be fun to do. So, but I really enjoyed the original Blue Beetle, or not the original, the movie. Blue Beetle. It wasn't the greatest thing ever, but it was fun.
It was okay.
Fun. I liked it.
But you set up to fail.
Oh,
you
100%.
said I was on this big rant. Like, why would you say none of this counts, and then say we're going to release a new character?
Well, but then he says that this one counts. He goes, "Oh, but he's going to be in the DCU." But I was like,
he said that after it just
So it didn't make any sense. Oh, speaking of, I got Blue Beetle right there because I like the little statue, McFarlane statue. Oh, but yeah, but he's it definitely got more popular at home. Once they got the at home release, it was like #1 streaming for a week or two. Like more people started watching it, and I think more people liked it once it got at home. So hopefully, I like Zolo. I like him in was the Cobra Kai. He was great in that. So yeah, he's a fun young actor. So I'm cool with it.
I mean, yeah. I think it would have been a bigger movie. I think it could have been done a lot more if you would have
just waited.
Just wait. Shut the hell up.
Yeah. Although I could do without Carlos. Oh no, the George Lopez.
Yeah,
his character was kind of annoying.
George Lopez is playing George Lopez's comic stretch.
Pretty much.
My comic special. I'm gonna do this.
Fuck. By the time we get to DCU, Batman, the zombie apocalypse will hit. Yeah, right.
Yes, I know. It's going to be 2030 before we get Batman in DCU. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'll just send me the clip that he said, hell yeah, this is crap with it delayed again.
Yeah.
Again. That's wild. I can't believe that. Talking about the smoke stuff.
That's interesting, Travis.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cobra Kai actors who become superheroes, I think the actor who played Robbie will be both a good Cyclops or Iceman.
Ooh.
I love Robbie. I thought he was awesome, but he might be too old.
He might be a little too old. I mean,
he looks young.
Yeah. How old is he? I don't think he's that old, right?
Robbie gotta be 29.
Probably. Tanner Buchanan. How old is he? He is 27.
So that's not too far. Is that? That's not. Yeah, I mean, if everyone's 23,
honestly, you can get a lot. You can get a lot of these Cobra Kai actors to come in. Peyton List. I think she can probably play a few people. I can see her physically as Rogue, but I don't know if she could do the accent. I don't know if she could do the accent, but physically, I think she could do.
She didn't have her.
Well, I didn't hear what you said.
I said she didn't have a regular good accent. Like just being her wasn't a, it wasn't a good accent. So no way.
Yeah.
But I like Tanner Buchanan. That I would take him as a lot of different characters.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to give him because he hasn't really been in anything. Girl Meets World. He's all that. Cobra Kai. Like I think give him a shot. See what happens. I think he was good enough.
It's funny. He reminds me of Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World.
It's the hair. All right, what else we got? Oh shit! I lost my place. We're talking about Batman #1, Spider-Man #2. I mean, that's how mine is. I like Batman more than Spider-Man, but I think popularity wise, I think Spider-Man is just bigger. You know, I wouldn't say not by much.
I don't know because it's hard to say that.
Yeah, it's just bad. I mean, but they both been in like the big screen, TV, anime stuff. They've been doing that for like so long. Between Batman and Spider-Man.
No, it does say #1 is Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's #1 on almost every list.
Yeah.
And some people are gonna love Superman just because it's Superman.
Yeah. Oh man, there we go. How you guys doing? Joker, best arch villain in comic books. Arch villain.
Easy. I think so.
Yeah.
I love Joker more than I love Lex. I love Joker more than I love any of them. Because, well, if you can say Batman is your #1 guy, then who's the #1 villain in Batman's Rogue Gallery? It's Joker. So like the most popular or best hero because he ain't a superhero. And then you go for the villain. The villain would be Joker. I think that he is #1.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's just Joker being bad just because he literally wants to see the world burn. It's like that's the most evil shit. Where Lex is, jealous of Superman, cares about money, cares about power. Like he has motivations, and most villains have motivations. Joker's is just like, I want to fuck with Batman. like that's his only like I want to mess with Batman. Like that's his only motivation, And then even like in like the Injustice run, it's like he's like, I got bored of Batman a little bit. I'm gonna go fuck with Superman, but then Superman don't play. Don't react the same way. So but yeah. But Joker is just one of the best. I don't know who they could get the Joker because everyone's like, oh, Bill Skarsgård is Joker. I was like, just because he was a clown.
This is exactly why.
Movie,
That's exactly.
I mean, could he do it? Maybe. I don't know. Also, I didn't think Heath Ledger was going to be a great Joker, and he's going to be the best.
Yeah, I love him. Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, that totally changed my mind. Whenever I'm like, I can't see him. I was like, I didn't see Heath Ledger doing it.
Well, I mean, how many times have you said a character we say I can't see it this way and it ended up being a great one?
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
like
one. He was Iron Man. We didn't even know.
Yeah, exactly. Travis said, on Batman 2, there are conflicting reports whether Sebastian Stan is Harvey Dent or Victor Says. I heard that. My thought was, what if Victor cuts half of Dent's face off to wear? So he plays both. That's wild. They absolutely won't do that, but that's freaking crazy. Yeah. He's saying Batman 2 is gonna be booty cheeks. I don't think so. There's not enough to know yet.
If it comes out, Batman 2 could turn into Blade.
Yeah. But that's the thing too, is like Batman 1 was so popular that anytime somebody just like sneezed and it sounded like Batman 2, like people are like, huh, what rumor? So it's like they're following Batman 2 with such detail where like anytime anybody does anything, it's like a headline, so
I just don't, the more I went back and watched the Batman. I have a problem with the ending. I just have
Which one?
Exactly. I just have a problem with it. I have a problem the way they did it with these 3 damn endings. I just
Yeah.
have an issue with it, and I think it kind of lowers the level of the movie for me. It really does.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's not the greatest Batman movie. You know, maybe top 3. Like actually think about it, but it was like a good one. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Pattinson as it. I enjoyed the villains. I enjoyed the look and everything. But
Batman
dragged.
Returns, and Dark Knight.
Yeah, I mean those, but also Batman Returns and the Batman are definitely like what I grew up on. You know, I haven't watched those in a while.
I'm not going to put the Batman even, like, I feel like those 3 are so good. And then, the Batman, just the ending really pissed me off. It kept on going, and it outstayed its welcome. I didn't even love the Riddler. I don't like that version of doing that.
Yeah.
So
I liked it. The Riddler was all right. I didn't. It wasn't like my favorite version, but it was like
it's probably, so of all the versions, I think that's my least favorite.
I mean, there's only what? Well, if you count the animated and comic book and stuff like that.
So it's like literally my least favorite of the version. So that's like, I don't know. It was good though. It was good, but it's just it wasn't this
like masterpiece that people were saying.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the more and more I watch it, the more I'm saying like.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and watch our review, I remember like it was when Will was still with us, and then we had like a panel of like 5 people, and everyone's like, "It's great, it's amazing." I was like, "It's good," But then it was the same. That was my thing. Immediately, it was like, "Oh, the movie's over," and it keeps going. I was like, "Wait, what?" Then he injects himself with like was it the venom?
Yep.
Like we still don't know, like adrenaline. So I mean, there's like things at the end that just kind of like.
I mean, and then you can explain him not being a good Bruce Wayne, but
yeah, you can explain that.
But anytime you have to explain it, I don't know.
Yeah. So, but number 2, there's just not enough yet, and I don't think the delays and everyone talking about it so much.
You don't think that hurts
whether it be good or bad. I don't think it. I think it gets people aggravated. But I don't think it's going to hurt the movie itself. It's going to get people aggravated. But everyone's looking at it with a fine comb. Like anytime, anything. I mean, people lost their damn mind with a picture of the Batman 2 that looks like a shot from the first one. And so I was like, are we sure this is a shot from the second one? Like, because it's not nothing new. So yeah. Even the logo, I was like, people are like, oh my god, the logo. I was like. It's literally the first logo with the number 2 on top. I was like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Like people losing their mind, So it could cause like some overhype. Yeah, for sure.
I think people are going to be waiting to expect you to get no Batman in DCU this long.
Yeah,
I think that can hurt this movie.
That's the problem. Andrew saying Morph turning Cyclops was great. Yeah, him like messing with Wolverine with it. Him turning the Gene was kind of like,
oh, that was hilarious.
That was desperate though. That was like he's gonna kill me. I need to pull out the big guns. Yeah, that's where I don't care for Morph. He could die and I'll be good. He's not a major player.
Could Morph be one of those a fourth horseman because he could be any of them?
No, I don't see that. I don't see that because he's playing more of like a Jiminy Cricket, I think, than anything else. Especially with like someone like Wolverine. I think he's trying to like help Wolverine find himself a little bit. Because one, like in the original series, they were like really good friends. So. But yeah, he's not a major player. He's probably the lowest on the totem pole, but
he's the easiest one to get rid of and make him a horseman and not
do anything crazy.
No one cares.
Yeah. We got Pat. What's up, Pat? The Batman 2 is postponed as insurance if when the other DC films before it flopped.
That makes sense. If Clayface does poorly, maybe they don't do the Batman 2. I don't know.
There's like, cut it. do the
We
do
don't
the
have any
Batgirl
more
stuff.
money. We can't do
We're
$640 million.
we're
We
broke.
can't keep doing it.
Oh man, that's fun. I think it's still named Danger Room or something like that. Yeah, we brought that up. Talking about that. Optic blast through Wolverine's claws was against Danger. You saw it in the trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, that was right.
Remember that? Yeah. I saw all the memes with all the like the poop and stuff. Like I saw somebody like draw Cyclops, but instead of like optic blast, it's like diarrhea. It's like Jesus.
Do you? I always thought that someone was talking about his Cyclops at Omega level. I was like, dude, he's not. He's barely Alpha level.
I forgot he has his beam comes from like a different dimension or something like that.
It does.
But and I guess that like makes him like more powerful. But
no, but I think what happened was, and if you guys hear me, I'm wrong. I think Cyclops had an injury when he was younger. I think he hurt his eyes when he was younger, and he should be able to control his eyes, but because he hurt himself, he lost control of his eyes, and that's why they had to make those glasses for him. But I think that it was an injury when he was younger that caused that problem. I think.
I never really followed Cyclops. He wasn't my favorite. Yeah. I was looking up. It's like his brain can't turn off the portals, so it doesn't really say like why.
I think that's what happened. I'm not exactly sure, but by the time we go through it, I'll have it.
Yeah. I never understood. I was like, he has the visor that covers up everything, right? But then he can also just wear sunglasses. I'm like, does it not like come out from the sides? Like that's one thing I never got as a kid. I'm like, the visor makes sense. It's covering up everything, right? It's focused in one area. But like then he just throw on sunglasses and he's like, I'm good. I was like, what? So, yeah. Oh man, some X-Men stuff. Some influencers already seen the whole season. Yeah, they get all that early screening stuff. Yeah, we need to find out how to start asking for stuff like that.
Got it.
What did it say?
It says Cyclops lost control of his optic blast due to a traumatic brain injury suffered as a child. When he was escaping his family's crashing plane, he fell and hit his head, resulting in loss of his ability to shut off his beams naturally without his signature visor.
There you go.
The more you know. Do.
Need that as a clip. What's up, Olivia? Said, do you think that if we get Magneto as a Horseman of Apocalypse, he won't become Onslaught at all?
No, I think he's thinking both.
Yeah, because Onslaught is more Xavier with like
the
Magneto in his head, or because I forgot how exactly it works, but I know it's Xavier, and then he like manifests like Onslaught.
Yep.
Yep. And then Onslaught is like crazy powerful.
I don't know what you're gonna go with that storyline because he's literally going to kill everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Trying to get through stuff. You can use Rachel Summers in place of X-Man of the Age of Apocalypse storyline for the Onslaught storyline.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that.
But she's already playing Mother or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can, but she's playing from a different. Could you get a younger version of that same character?
You can,
kind of thing.
Especially if you're doing that, then you're doing House of X because you got another far future plus future. Like you got a lot.
Yeah.
So
kind of what you're doing with Cable, because there's older Cable that's in the present, but younger Cable is in the future. Yeah, like shit like that. So, Olivia said, "What do you think of season 2, episode 5? Do you think any episodes before it better than episode 5?
All of them.
Yeah. I love this. Was a great episode, but episode 1 through 4 were better. Yeah. But that's not that. But that's like I hate saying stuff like that because like that's like number 5 sucks. I was like, no, number 5 is still like an 8 out of 10. Or something like that. It's like it's still a great episode.
I think it's rated 8 out of 10. I think that's what
is it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just when everything else is like a 9.5 or 9. It's like that 8 looks like
So this
Like-
is terrible. 8. Man.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like when you're an
Right.
A student, you get a B plus. Or
I know it's like the end of the world. Well, it's like Lisa Simpson whenever she gets like a B. About to have a crisis. Brian, it should be you doing the thing, but the actual cartoon over it.
exactly. We can do that. And they go.
I got a spider right here.
Got him.
Like, can you guys see that? Because it was like it was a little off the side, but it was like right in my vision. I just saw it like floating. I'm like, little bastard. It means I got to spray all the. I spray a bunch of peppermint because it keeps a lot of the spiders and stuff away. So, but I'm sure with the smoke outside, I wonder if that's fucking with rodents and bugs and shit.
You better not come in my house.
Just get a cat. Figure it out way quicker than the queen. Oh man! All right, keep going. This show should largely stay out of the main MCU, but it should be a cool way to have them be the ones who are sent to take out the Council of Kings, resolve it in animation. Ooh, I like that.
That's good. And then that way you don't
like
have to
that.
worry about it again. Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah, but I guess you're yeah, because I know part of his contract was he's every king.
Yeah, but the contract's over. He's no longer there. So
Yeah.
we already had a king in here. That wasn't him anymore. So
Yeah, but technically this show was prior to him. So like, would that count? I don't know. The contract.
how would this be prior to? Well, I guess because it's
a continuation of the 90s one. So it's like,
But
I mean, granted, it's like 30 years later, but
Mm.
yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I think that's a good way to do it. Is have the animated world.
Yeah,
Fix
and understand what's going on. Yeah, I
I like that. Yep. Like I said, yeah, it's been nuts, but I'm just glad the dudes that screwed me over have been exposed. So that's nice. Yeah, those guys are getting are just, man, like everything I hear from them is like they screwed over a lot of people. So yeah, it just sucks because like I'm assuming not. Because there's a Bricks and Minifigs not that far from me, and I've gone in there a few times, and the people seemed cool, but I'm like, I wonder if like they're getting hit by a lot of this negative feedback, like, or negative publicity, where, like, but it's also the owner of the franchise is getting a lot of shit too, so I don't know. It just I feel for the people who like invested their time and their money into like the franchise that they bought, and they might get screwed.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, it sucks. But
all right, let's just jump to the end because I want to do something.
yeah. James taken down by DC. All right, talking about some of that. We got viewer Drew. What's up, Drew? Yeah, Batman. I'm doing always taking over 1 and 2. Guys, if you're going to talk X-Men, hit the record button. I was gonna wait for Brandman, but I don't know if he's gonna be showing up.
It's only 11,
at this point.
16.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we'll watch a couple trailers and then talk X-Men.
Cool.
Call it a night. All right. Oh man, shit. I just looked over right now. Like I have a stack of movies, and I saw the X-Men like Days of Future.
We haven't done. We didn't do the giveaway for the Vampire Lestat on Monday.
Ah, shit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
the whole time. We need to have a giveaway
reminder,
or the beginning on Monday. We need to start doing the giveaway because I have so much stuff to give away right now. Yeah, so we should do that.
Yeah, I think so. Monday we'll talk. Obviously, we'll talk the next episode of Lestat, which is the finale. But I was thinking like the following Monday, do like
a recap,
and then I would like to see if Tina would want to join us. Or something like that. No,
full of information too.
Oh yeah. But all right, let's watch some movies. What we got? We got the Rocky one. What's the Uprising? Mayday.
Let's just watch them.
Yeah, watch this Rocky one. So, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Do you like the Rocky movie, or at least the first one?
Rocky's awesome.
Okay.
I mean, it's literally like, so I lift every day, right? When I really get into something I know I'm gonna have a hard time doing, I still put the Rocky movie music on.
Yeah, Tiger.
Yeah. No. So what is it?
Like the
What's it called?
like the main.
Yeah. Okay.
One.
I know the name of the song. I just can't think of it right now. But
yeah. Do you guys have the trailer for the new Pedro Pascal? There's a new Pedro Pascal movie coming out. Oh, is that the one where he's like the celloist or violinist or something like that?
No, you need more Pedro.
Always. Oh.
Gonna fly now. That's it. Yeah.
Gonna fly now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right franchise. All right, let's check out this trailer. Let's go. All right, what's up? Welcome back, Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. This one is the new I Play Rocky official trailer. So, yeah. So, is this about about Stallone playing Rocky?
I have no clue. I just know there's a trailer everyone's been talking about, so I was like,
yeah, everyone's been talking about it. Yeah, let's check it out and see what it's about. The voice, it definitely sounds like somebody doing a Stallone impression, but it's so hard to not do that, you know what I mean? Like because he's such a unique voice that anybody trying to do it is going to sound like they're trying to do it, so like it's not, there's no natural Stallone voices, dude. But that's good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, no,
I like that. You
combining this Stallone, like his beginning, along with the idea of Rocky, which is like one of the greatest movies that's ever been created. Like, like it's so well, I just think about Rocky, the fact that he did win at the end, that wasn't the whole part of the movie. It was just him finding Adrian at the end. It's so good. It's so well. Yeah. All I want to do is go the distance with the champion.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great. And then I have to fight to be this role, because if I don't get this role, if I don't fight for my movie, I will never ever be an actor. And now we get to look at 50 years later, because it is 50 years later, Sylvester Stallone is one of the biggest action stars ever.
Yeah,
I love this. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Visually, like everything looked really on point. Like he looked pretty like good, like as young Stallone. So yeah. I'm gonna be there watching it. I mean, so
I'm
my high
day
school,
one, I would go day one to go see this. Like, I'm excited, man.
So in my high school, we were Rocky was so big because our principal was the guy who created our charter school, and he was all about Rocky and fucking Rocky everything. It was just we watched Rocky so many times, yeah, because I believe our mascot was the Golden Tigers because of Rocky. We were supposed to be the Knights, and then last minute he's like, the Golden Tigers. So Rocky, 4 years of my life just nonstop Rocky every day. So yeah, like the Eye of the Tiger was like basically like our school song for like a decade, until somebody actually wrote an actual song. So yeah. So
that's hilarious.
And I'm sure like a lot of me and my friends are like I don't say got sick of Rocky after a while, but then it's just such a good movie. It's like you watch it again, you're just like, fuck, it's so good. Yeah. That's good. That looked really good. I don't know who is playing that. Who is that guy?
So Jen said he's the dude from Marvel Zombie. I mean, Marvel, not Marvel Zombies. The Disney Channel Zombies. You have the kids
Disney
movie. Yeah, the kids movie one.
Anthony. Apoleto. I mean, yeah. I mean, the other stuff
he is. He super is.
Trying to look at all the other stuff he's been in, and it's not anything crazy. So he was in the Zombies movie. I don't even know which one that one is. But I mean, that's a pretty good job.
What's the name? Pixels?
At that, he had to have been like a kid at that point, right? One of the kids,
kid, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, not a big filmography, but if he does good and this looks good, this might make his name a little bit more popular.
Go Diego, go.
Yeah.
Pixels. That's
fun. Oh, so man, look, so he's playing Stallone in this one. He's also known for his portrayal of Al Pacino on the Paramount Plus miniseries The Offer. So he played Pacino too, which is crazy. Yeah, he played Al Pacino, and now he's playing Rocky. He's playing Stallone.
That works.
That's awesome. It's just play every 80s like old Italian guy. That's awesome.
I mean, so I think in Pixels he played a young Adam Sandler.
Okay.
I think that's what he played. The teenage Brenner.
Okay.
That got beat at the arcade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah. This looks pretty good. I'm trying to see some of the other cast because I was kind of curious to see who Matt Dillon is playing Frank Stallone, Anya Sophie, Rob, Sasha, Stephen James. That's Carl Weathers.
I know him.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Street could talk, man. He is. I love him in so many episodes, so many things. I mean, dude, he's awesome. I really enjoy because he made what's the movie with Race? Is it Race?
He did Race.
Race.
He did Race. They do let me see. I have it here. Yeah, he was in 21 Bridges. I don't know.
Yeah, 21 Bridges, definitely 21 Bridges. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Race was the other big one. If Bill should talk, he was in War Machine.
War Machine. Yep, he sure is.
Yeah, he was in War Machine recently. Man, it's good. I like this character in War Machine. Yeah. So yeah, this at first I couldn't figure out. I mean, they didn't show too much of Carl Weathers, so I couldn't see who it was. But
because I mean, he was in Selma. So he's probably the best actor of all the people there in the movie right now, or the most well-known actor of all of them.
Rob, I mean Matt Dillon, but Matt Dillon is not. He's playing the dad, so he's not gonna be anything too crazy. Yeah. So this looks good. This looks good. I'm down.
That's
November
enough.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It might do pretty well. I think it might do pretty well around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah. As long. I mean, what comes out? Jumanji comes out soon. Right. Soon after that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get into December where we're gonna have Doom and then Doomsday. So I don't know if it makes some money before then.
Yeah. No, it would have to make its money before December. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it looks good. Definitely checking it out. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down below. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this I Play Rocky movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you a fan of the Rocky franchise? Stallone, his early work and stuff like that. Leave a comment. Let us know. And if you guys are watching us live right now, you guys are awesome. Stick around because we're going to move on to all of your comments right now.
I mean, we need a Schwarzenegger movie too now.
Just have his son.
His son.
Oh, his illegitimate son, supposedly. He's the one that looked the most like his dad.
You can't deny him at all.
Oh, no. No. He's like literally like a Hispanic version of Schwarzenegger. Like that kid looks so much like him, just a little more darker toned skin. And that's about it. Like, yeah. It just sucks that all the other it's been a while since I looked into it, but the last I read about it was all his other kids don't like him, which sucks. Like it's not his fault. It's not, it's not his fault. Your dad decided to, cheat on his wife. Like, can't be mad at him.
But. Yeah, but kids will do that all the time. I mean,
yeah,
you want to pretend like you had this perfect thing and then something happens. So
yeah. Oh man, Tulsa King. Yeah, he's great. He's great in that one. Yeah, I think Stallone has a natural Stallone voice. Yeah, he's the only one. He's the only one.
That's funny.
Yeah, trailer's fire. It's really good.
It is. It's inspirational, but I mean, it's hard because
and the girl is. There you go.
It's hard, because not every person is great, but that story is still very inspirational.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because it's timeless. You know what I mean? It's when you make a timeless movie, like it's going to go down in history as one of the best movies. Yeah.
He wrote it in 3.5 days.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought at first they brought Sylvester Stallone in and AI him to make him look young. It looked really pretty close.
He does. He does.
Pretty good.
So, hey, yo, Adrian, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's disappointing. Yeah, he is. Yeah, his brother's a diehard.
Yeah,
his brother's a diehard. So, Stallone hasn't said too much about it though.
He introduced him in one of the in 2016, right? Like during the convention.
Yeah. This is Rock movies. I already own 4K. That's all I do about support him.
No, I mean sometimes Rocky. There's movies that I can just enjoy for the movie. That doesn't have to go to try to support the person or not support it, but just support something I like to see. Yeah. So like I enjoy Rambo sometimes. Sometimes I feel like watching it. Rambo. Sometimes Expendables are something I want to watch. Even sometimes I just want good bad movies. I'm going to Creed. He's in Creed, and I'm gonna stop not watching Creed because there's something. No, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, he was in so many like Demolition Man. Is one of my favorite movies just because I grew up watching it so much. Judge Dredd, talking about like good bad movies. A Cliffhanger. If anybody wanted to watch that, like that, it's such a weird movie, but it's also like kind of like high anxiety, like it's just this guy stuck on a mountain. It's like but it does kind of like it's pretty good. Over the top is another one I watched so much of, and it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's like he just turns his hat and then like he just does his stupid face. Oh man, I mean, Over the Top has got to be the dumbest thing. It's like he gets back his son by like arm wrestling as a truck driver. Like it's such a stupid concept, man. Like only in the 80s would they do some shit like that.
Stop or my mom will shoot you.
Yeah. But he was in things like Oscar. A lot of people love that movie. Yeah, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot You is another one. Yeah, Get Carter. Get Carter. Awesome.
Yes.
Get Carter's such a good movie. Oh man, that was a good one. So, it definitely sucks, with like knowing things now about him. But like, Copland was great. It's like the dude
King
made
is great right now.
Tulsa King is great. Yeah. So, yeah.
But it's like, okay, what do? You know, someone's an actor. You got to separate the actor from, you know, what the person. It's hard, but you know, sometimes what do you want? You know,
Yeah. Yeah. They got the crappy Doctor Doom and Cobra as one of the two
studio execs.
two studios. The crappy Doctor Doom? Who was?
Yeah. From the 2015. Is that what you're saying? From 2015 Fantastic Four? It's fantastic. Michael B. Jordan.
Is that what that was? I know PJ Brian, whatever.
Mhm.
I know he was one of them. And he's from The Boys.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. The one that what's his name gets on the toilet. Yeah. Oh man. That's yeah, you can be mad at your dad for cheating. It's not like he tripped and fell into it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
You never know. You know, you get tripped real hard.
She was cleaning, and you know, it doesn't even make any sense. I don't know, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. Love Demolition Man. Oscar. Demolition Man was so good. Young Sandra Bullock, like man, Wesley Snipes, freaking assignment.
Wesley Snipes is dude. He is. Oh, I love him so much. Oh
yeah,
God.
Yeah. Especially in that role. I feel like he was just having fun. Like he was just able to do whatever he wanted to do because it was just so over the top, stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Simon Phoenix is incredible. So
yeah. Cliffhanger's underrated. I think it's underrated. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's not like a great movie by any means, but it's definitely it's a movie that a lot of people don't talk about when they talk about Stallone. You know.
Collector, we're not going to say specifically what he is, so we're not going to say very political stuff. We're not either way because you got to put that on YouTube and clip it and say, do I talk about political stuff? So no, we're not going to say specifically. We'll talk our hand around, but we can't.
Yeah.
Put that on there. No.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, I just saw what he said.
It was like, you can't. Like, I literally can't.
Yeah, it's just eventually, you know, we'll probably have to get into it if we ever get like that big, but yeah.
So
I think it's like if you listen to people
you can
and see what they say about things, you should be able to figure out where people stand. Yeah, I think for the most part. So
I was talking to my friend today about actors I wouldn't want to fight.
And we saw him.
Actors I wouldn't
want to fight.
Yeah. Wesley Snipes is doing that. Is definitely on that list.
Oh hell yeah! Even now, as older guy, like he's still probably like
I'm not fighting
punch, that's all he needs.
A 6-degree black belt. I'm a big dude. Don't get me wrong. I could take a punch. Don't get me wrong. I would be fine. I'm not gonna get kicked in the face. You're not kicking me in the face. I'm not. That's why I'm not an MMA fighter. Like I don't want to get kicked in the face. I don't want you bending my elbow back and hitting me in my own arm. No, I don't need that in my life. No. So no, I'm not fighting Wesley Snipes. I'm not fighting. Who else would I want to fight?
Fucking I'm trying to blank
Michael Jai White. I'm never gonna fight Michael Jai White. Fuck that.
Yeah. Ace just brought it up. Michael Jai White. Yeah. No way. Yeah. He was slow-mo beat you up. It's like you didn't see it coming.
Dude, you see he did a sidekick because I used to love watching this. He did a sidekick and broke the bag. He broke the bag.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not fighting him. You kick me like that, I gotta shoot you. And the problem is Michael Jai White is a great shooter too. So like you could try to shoot him, but he might just get you. It doesn't matter. Keanu Reeves, who it goes 100% in everything he ever does. Another guy I'm not gonna fight because he has so many guns and he's good. His jiu-jitsu has gotten superb. Honestly,
Yeah.
so I'm not fighting this dude. No.
I'll say, does Michael B. Jordan know how to box?
I'll fuck Michael B.
with
Jordan up.
with
if it's boxing, like you just need to know a little bit of boxing. I know enough boxing, and I'm so much bigger than he is. I will fuck him up. I'm too much. But wait, he's only what 5'11", 165 pounds. I would kill him.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's funny.
you know,
Yeah, I had to look up like some other like Donnie Yen, you know, Ip Man.
hell no, I'm not. Anyone
Yeah.
that can shoot, that can kick you in the face and you not move. No, I'm like.
It's very like oh my god. What's the one with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour, where he just stand there and it gets kicked right. You don't even know where it comes from. It's just like out of nowhere.
Dude, Jackie Chan gotta be like 70 years old. I still wouldn't fight Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Wasn't the greatest. No, I'm good.
Yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme, he might be old enough where you might be able to take him now. But he still might get you.
If he tried to fight me, I'll throw some cocaine on the ground and let him, he'll be all right. I wouldn't make it.
Scott Adkins. Scott Adkins is
hell no.
Nope.
Scott Adkins, Jason Statham. I've never seen him fight.
No, but I know he knows jujitsu, he knows some kickboxing and stuff like that, but I never heard anybody talk about his actual fighting skills. Yeah. You keep on track. Exactly.
Oh, this is important.
Brock Lesnar. No, like the dude was an actual fighter. Like dude, he was a heavyweight champion in the UFC. Like
he's a refrigerator with arms.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, he will kill people. There's times when people say, when they were in WWE in the wrestling ring, when somebody was getting a little too and it was another big guy, Strowman, or I think his name was, or something like that, was getting a little too aggressive with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lesnar had to put him in his place. And I'm like, where a hit was a little bit more than he didn't pull it that much. So like,
I mean, Mark Henry's always the dude that kind of put people in their place too. Yeah.
I mean, just legit, the strongest man in the world, multiple times. So, yeah.
No, not ever doing that ever.
Anderson Silva.
I would call him now. Mr. Silva.
Yeah,
like sir.
Yeah,
Mr.
It's been
Silva,
what, like
sir?
20 years since his last fight. Like,
but he's like the greatest fighters of all time now. Like John Jones. I would never fight John Jones. I wouldn't fight John Jones if I had a gun and he was 20 feet away.
Yeah. Somehow they're like dodging and coming with the elbow.
Something
Spider, sir. Exactly. Mr. T in his prime.
I don't know. Mr. T.
Jet Li's another good one. Oh, man. They fucking smoke.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't had a cough like this in a while. Carl, we just watched a trailer where he's like, I don't know how to fight.
Yeah. Carl Weathers was a football player.
Yeah. He was a big dude. But
I'm not going to be afraid of another football player. I'm all right with that.
I mean, Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar, like I said, he's
a fighter. UFC. That's different.
Yeah. He was the heavyweight champion in the UFC. I was like, like the dude, he was the first, I believe, heavyweight champion that had to cut weight because the max was 260 pounds, I think. And that's the max for heavyweight in the UFC at the time. Yeah, for UFC. No, for boxing is because you can go like superhead and stuff like that. But it was like 260 or 250 or something like that. And he's like one of the first guys that had to cut weight to make it. Where Randy Couture, when he won the heavyweight champion, he was like 225. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like same thing with John Jones. He was like 225, 230. When he was
John
fighting
Jones
at that class.
John John Jones is a natural light heavyweight. He was naturally 205.
Yeah, because he didn't have to
Daniel
cut
Cormier.
much.
Daniel Cormier walks around at 250.
Yeah,
He's 5'10", 250. That's how he walks around. He lost weight to be able to get stuff.
Yeah.
He's naturally that's a big dude to be 5'10", 250.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, he was big, but I mean, he had a lot of muscle. Like, consider he would probably be the second best heavyweight. He would be the first best heavyweight champion if it wasn't for John Jones.
He's the second greatest light heavyweight champion of all time.
Yeah. I would even say like a heavyweight champion too. Because he had both belts for a while.
But he didn't fight at heavyweight as much because all the competition was at light heavyweight. But yeah.
For him, like heavyweight, he did the tournament with whatever company with Bellator, and he like easily won the heavyweight champion, like easily.
If you let him be 250 and eat,
yeah. That's the thing that sucks. Is like, can you imagine being the best, and then this dude just walks in, and he's like 10, 15 years younger than you, and just destroys everything he touches. It's like you're like, the fuck, man, I'm always gonna be number 2 now.
I've been watching those fights for a long time. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Jason Statham is a black belt and all those. Now I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good. No,
I didn't know that.
No.
His head's built like Darth Plagueis. That's funny. All right.
He's a black belt in karate, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, Wing Chun, Kung Fu. Oh, no, I'm good. Never mind.
Safe to say, unless the pros name with Tater Paw. As much as I hate Andrew Tate, fucking horrible person. He was a legit like kickboxer back in the day. Like he was like a champion. Legit. Where Paul is, he's bullshit.
Yeah, but he's trained. So
yeah. I mean, so did Michael B. Jordan. So.
You think LL Cool J could fight? Yes, you heard the dude that broke into his house and he beat the bricks off of him up and down the stairs.
Yeah, keyword was
100%.
He was.
Right.
The last time he fought recently, that he should not have done that. That's for sure.
I am no soldier.
Which one is this one? Is it just called The Uprising?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. We'll check this one out, and then we'll do X-Men.
Cool.
And then we'll add Mayday and what did Mama Bear said it was?
This is
Behemoth?
Andrew Garfield's film, right? This is Andrew Garfield, I believe. This is why I got this.
Oh, okay. So we'll add Mayday and Behemoth to the list to watch for trailers. Behemoth is that the Pedro one.
Yeah.
So Brian was willing to fight Mike Tyson.
I would.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I would fight him right now for $1 million. Yeah, let's go. Doesn't mean I'm going to win, but when I fight him,
even that, I like my brain not being in pieces. Like
I don't know, man. I think as long as he don't bite me, as long as he don't bite me, I'll be fine.
Because him training was crazy. That's why he pulled that fight with Paul. 100% pulled that fight with Paul. And all the bullshit was like, oh, he was tired. It's like, no, like you can watch his training. Like dude,
I literally, I was just running around. That's all.
That might be the only thing you can do. It's just run. He gets close, put your head through the ropes. Yeah.
I'm much taller than him. I have much longer arms.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Stay away. And if he hits me, Cool. It's just whatever. For $1 million, he's too old for me to worry about.
I might die if he fucking like gets one good punch in and just like a rib shot.
Those people that I don't want to fight are like the young guys. I would rather fight him. Was his name Francis Ngannou? No.
Oh, yeah, no way.
Those are the people I want to fight. Mike Tyson at 60 years old. Fuck, I'll take Mike Tyson. Yeah,
you might be able to run long enough. Yeah, like all the actual younger dudes and stuff like that.
I'm not doing those guys.
Yeah, they'll outrun you. You run and they kind of meet you up, and you run the other way to meet you. It's like a fucking scary movie and shit. Yeah. You're talking about. So enjoy the UK heat the last few days. Because I'm so missing my humidity based on the heat in the US right now. Outside of that, I had a blast.
Dude,
on tours. That's cool.
I would love to go to England right
That's
now. Probably not gonna be able to go for at least 2 years. We're talking about this 2028 is probably gonna be when I'm gonna go to Europe.
But what's gonna happen? The Batman 2 is gonna come out, or Brian's gonna go to?
I'll probably be in England, and I'll probably get England, France,
London.
and Spain before
Batman comes out.
Jen, I believe, lived in Spain for a while too, so she studied, but I think she lived out there. So
that's cool. All right, let's watch this Uprising. Let's go. All right, what's up? Welcome back, Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This is the Uprising. I think you said this is the new.
It's Andrew Garfield. It's like a historical action drama. Yeah, that's him right there. It's supposed to be about around King Richard II time. So yeah.
Okay. So I mean, Andrew is a great actor, man, and he's the kind of guy where his name is on something, I'll watch it. It's not always good because I don't know what that one where him and what was that called? That one was so bad. Where he was like molested or supposedly assaulted a student.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I was watching paint dry, man, for 2 hours. That was bad. That was bad.
But he likes taking his movies, whatever. But I do think he's a quality actor. So
100%. All right. Let's check out this. Damn.
September.
That look good,
dude.
That look good.
That's bloody as hell. This is the kind of stuff you need when people are taking advantage of you and you've had enough. Sometimes you need something like this to come out and kind of remind you they're supposed to be doing it for the people.
Yeah. I say if this comes out, when this comes out, and if it does well, I wonder if we get like a French Revolution, movie. You want to talk about like taking advantage of and rich people getting rich and poor people getting screwed. Like do they do a movie like something like that? Like, do we start seeing more of these kind of things?
Beheading of people, of saying, if the government doesn't treat you right.
Yeah.
That
looks good. That looked really good.
I'm all about this. That looked surprisingly good. Man, I'll go see this right now.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, September. I think September is a good time for it to come out. Is anything big coming out?
Not that I could think of.
Yeah, usually September is like right after the everyone's going back to school and stuff like that. So a lot of big movies don't come out, but something like this might do really well.
If it's good and people see it and you get word of mouth, I would be interested to see what happens with this.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I mean, in the start, it said like Blumhouse, and I was like, because Blumhouse is usually known for horror. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, oh, what is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like a weird? Focus Features does a lot of like indie stuff and Blumhouse, so I wonder if Blumhouse is dipping their toes in some other kind of stuff.
Historical things. I mean, this.
Yeah,
and
that looks
Garfield.
good. Like,
dude,
visually,
epic.
Looks good. Yeah,
but then you kind of understand what in United Kingdom, England during that time, what it really is and how rural it was, and how all these guys are farmers. But then they fighting against all that 10,000 going to the to London and going to the castle. 10,000 coming upon it, and you think that because you got your soldiers, man, that could be a problem. I can't wait to see what's going on.
Yeah. Jen said horror, so maybe a lot of gory battles. That might be.
That makes sense.
That might be good. Yeah. We need Uprising soon. I mean, that's what a lot of people say, but it's also it's not. I would say, I don't know, because obviously it's not fun, but it's not an easy thing. You know what I mean? It's not an easy thing.
No, I mean, for you to, to call to action for anything, right? You have to be willing to die. And think that's what you're seeing with Andrew Garfield and that character in the movie. Like, he's willing to die. He's putting his life on the line. I'm willing to die because what's the point of living if this is what my life is? You have to be on that level to really be ready to do this.
Yeah. Spider-Man snapped.
He definitely did. That was
very much.
phenomenal.
Yeah. All about historic drama, for sure. Yeah.
No, this is really good. This is a good trailer, and I'm glad we were able to watch that.
Science mixed with Hacksaw Ridge. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's up, B?
What's going on?
Let's go. They want to see it. I'm moving it. He goes, I'm definitely want to see this. I'm moving it, something off my list to go see it. Yeah, that's why I said, like, if it's coming out September, there might not be anything on your list in September. I gotta look at what's coming out then.
This is new Andrew Garfield, the one now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Mhm.
But that if it's dropped in October, I might be worried with it having to compete against Clayface and Digger in October, but September should be fine. I think so. And I'm assuming the budget's probably not crazy high.
Exactly.
For something like this.
He makes $50 million. It probably wins. Like, this is it.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of the other actors didn't look too familiar.
Could this be an Oscar buzz type or Oscar worthy
Possibly
movie? For Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. Possibly. I'll look at the budget real quick. Holy crap. It's not publicly disclosed yet, right? But they're saying it's estimated around 11 million.
Wow. And 10 of it is Andrew Garfield.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so low. So you're not even wrong. It might hit, if it hits 50, it's like
5 times more than it was before.
Success.
Come on.
Yeah. But I feel like Andrew's a dude that might take a lower pay to be in like a good movie like this, whereas like, meaningful, well done.
Something that he cares about.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, we need, $2 more million for, a set. And he's like, take it off my,
for the sake of the crowd. Like, I think he's like a guy who loves acting, for the sake of acting. So I like that,
Yeah.
So I agree.
Yeah. He said, yeah, after Spider-Man, I don't have anything until October. There you go. Now you got something in September because we are definitely checking it out. But yeah, The Uprising looks awesome, so definitely check it out when it comes out in September. We're probably going to review it for sure. So make sure you guys come back and join us. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down below. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this trailer. And if you have any expectations for this one, let us know. But we appreciate all you guys in the live chat. You guys are awesome. Stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic.
All right, B, fix your mic.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, you sound like you're in an echo chamber.
Oh, shit.
Jesus H, I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. It'll compete with the Odyssey this year for historical drama. Well, the Odyssey, the Odyssey is, not real life, and this is actual. It said like based on inspired by true story. Yeah, where the Odyssey is,
the Iliad,
not real. Yeah, it's a poem. The poem Homer wrote.
Can you hear me?
I've been
still.
Yeah, it sounds the same. I got the audiobook for the Iliad and
can you hear me now?
And the Odyssey.
You're gonna no, you still bad, man. You're gonna watch it for today. You have to watch it or listen to it for forever to be.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
This to the end of the year, you might finish it.
I wanted to at least get through the Iliad because I know the Iliad is the actual,
story.
the war, and then the Odyssey is him going home after the war. So I'm like, at least if I can get to the first part, and then watch the movie and then stuff. Because I mean, I read both in high school, but also high school was 20 years ago, so 20 plus years ago at this point.
I was like, no, it wasn't, because college was 20 years ago. I was thinking about it. Done with college 20 years ago.
Yeah. So because I graduated high school 23 years ago. So, and when I think I read this, I read that sophomore year, I think. So that would have been,
yeah, it would probably be sophomore year. Yeah,
it would have been like 2000, 2001 or something like that. So literally 26 years ago I read it. So yeah.
Keep trying, B. I can't hear you.
No. Brandon should have had holes. He's the spot.
Jesus H.
Graduated in 99.
Yes, we know you're 3.5 years older than me. Yes,
not that far off.
Bueller.
Nope.
Still the same.
Bueller.
Still.
Between Matt Damon and Andrew Garfield.
Bueller.
Damn. Still the same.
Three of you around the same age. Does anyone want to know who's the oldest?
Around the same age, yeah.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Yeah. Oh man.
Bueller.
Look, a decade young. Whatever, Jed.
Bueller.
Jen doesn't look anything like her
the same.
age, whatever.
Bueller.
There's this man down here.
Bueller.
Yeah. I would have thought Jen was younger than me.
Bueller.
I mean, you're the middle.
Yeah.
Still not good, B.
Motherfucker, goddamn it. Fucking shit.
You heard that.
Bueller.
Imagine in the middle of that, it gets clear.
We all look 30.
Like 30. I wish, man. Damn.
I remember when I looked 30. Man, I ain't more.
I remember my knees when they were 30. I would do anything.
You were 30 when you were 12. What are you talking
about? Pretty much. I would do anything to have my legs feel like when I was 30. Not even when I was 21, 30. I'm cool with that. I'll take that right now.
It's because your knees are terrible.
Man.
Came to see this man, he was still limping around. I was like, did you just do all this stuff? He's still limping around. Say something.
Still limping around.
Bueller.
Well, I heard it click, but
yeah, it keeps on clicking and then going away. So I don't know.
Bueller.
Oh man. Yeah. We're all about the same age.
Bueller.
Kind of. I think a lot of you guys in chat are about the same age too. Yeah. I mean, I know a few people. I think Travis is a little bit younger. I think Collector's a little bit younger.
Yeah, he's a little bit younger. He's about 5 or 6 years younger than us.
Hang on 1 sec.
The hell?
I was like, what?
Kick me out.
You kicked out Tank?
Well, I mean, there's some like acres. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how old Acres is.
Ace is on 47 in August.
There you go. I thought that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's still within 5 years, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you took 42 in October.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, my knees.
It's the same.
Same.
Motherfucker, God.
It's like literally your audio when you go on the gear, your audio, your mic has to be on the wrong thing.
Yeah, because even if your default mic on the computer is one thing, you could change your mic in StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hang on.
Oh. Yeah, because my default mic on my computer isn't this.
Yeah, me either. I have to change mine.
Yeah, I think my yeah, I think my default mic is technically my mic for my headset for when I was streaming, and I never changed the settings. You know, because I would just plug it in and then
Night Collector, man.
Layer Collector.
Mhm.
Oh man, dumb. And I know Collector liked the Odyssey. He said it was he liked what did he say? Oppenheimer a little bit more.
Oppenheimer more, but Jen said she loved it, so that's what makes me want to definitely go see it tomorrow.
Oh, I liked Oppenheimer, but like for me, like for Nolan, because I saw the Collector's list. Yeah, it was good, but I mean, for me, like Interstellar is higher than Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Knight, Memento,
Yep.
Inception.
Yep.
You know, then I'll put Oppenheimer at 5.
Yep. That's about where I am. Yeah.
I would have to look at the rest of the list, but like for me, those 4 are like my favorite 4. And I would probably put like Interstellar and The Dark Knight are my 2 favorite Nolan movies. And that's saying like Memento is amazing and Interstellar is amazing too. So
I don't know if I could do Memento is so good.
It is. But I just love it. I just love Interstellar, man. I can watch that movie all the time and cry every single time. It's just it's so good. And Dark Knight is just that's the same.
I don't know. Inception is probably my favorite of the movies.
Hello?
Inception's number 1. It's still
the same.
Inception be number 1. Dark Knight would be 2.
Flick your mic on your headset up and down. Maybe it's not like all the way down triggered.
You hear it clicking.
Probably can't, but I'm asking.
Memento, then Prestige.
Hello?
Check your thing. Do this. Make sure.
Yeah, wiggle the mic on your headset. Because I know if it's not down all the way, if it's not pulled down all the way, it won't trigger.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
No, I mean pull it down more.
Bring it down.
Right there? Hello?
Yeah, it's still the same.
Still same. Yeah.
God fucking damn.
Is the mic plugged in all the way?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like it's not plugged in. That's why. And that's why it's going to the camera.
But if it's the headset, he can hear us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
most likely. Yeah. Because before the old school ones would like be, your headset would have the 2 plugs, but now it's a joke. He doesn't follow through.
Hang on.
See, it sounds better now because you're so close to the camera. But unless it's
Can you hear me now?
Nope. So when you click on the gear and you go to audio and you go to mic, what does it say on the chat mic?
Yeah. See, but even with StreamYard monitor, like you should be able to change whatever mic.
Can you hear me now?
No.
It's the same.
So go to the gear, go to your audio, and go to your mic and tell me what it says.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
There you go.
God.
Write it down.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Do it. Oh man.
We held off on X-Men until you got here. So
just shush.
You got it. So
now I feel like an asshat.
Oh, good.
All right. We waited for you for X-Men. So yeah, we'll wait for this.
Can I go to the bathroom for a minute?
Go for it. Go.
All right.
Come on. Comments. Yeah. Now write it down. A lot of times I would take pictures of shit and it would just be in my phone. Oh, man. I thought you froze again.
Yeah, me too.
When when he came back to the last time, it sounded worse a couple times. Yeah. Oh man. Did I say what's up, Akers? I know I said you were in here for a while.
We kind of said, but we really didn't say specifically, hey to her and tell her.
Grab a show.
Say appreciate you being. Akers, where are you now?
Oh yeah.
I want to know where she is. Like, Stacey come back from Japan.
Yes, John Campy as Commissioner Gordon for Gunn. Yeah, if you want everything to die, just like they F it. Yeah, at that point, say F it. I watched him talk about House of Dragon, and he just loves it, loves it. And I was like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's
like
his
that
thing, you know?
That clip I sent you today. It's with like a couple watching it, and the girl's like, "Wait, who's Aegon? Wait, who's that? Who's Damien? That Damien? Like, like that's legit. Like, I feel like us a lot of times is like, oh, so that's her uncle. Yes. Wait, but I thought that was her husband. It is. Like, wait. Like you're on the phone. Yeah, like
that's both her niece, her daughter, and stepdaughter. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't get it. And then the thing that like really aggravates me is the Vampire Lestat is just the best show on TV right now. Like hands down. It's, and for me, I think it might go down as one of the best for the year. And just not enough people are talking about it. It's starting to get more. That's what I did notice. It's starting to get more love.
Yeah,
this
no
season.
one pays nearly enough attention as they should.
Yeah,
it's AMC.
Yeah,
because
it's
the
AMC.
investment, is
Like I say, I haven't been seeing a lot more people talking about it this season, like compared to the first two seasons. So, yeah, which is good. So, yeah. Also, I sent my wife a reel because when she didn't watch any of the trailers like we did and watch this and that. So her first time watching the intro, the beginning song was the first time on episode 1. And she
that
looked at
song
me.
is awesome.
Well, she looked at me and she goes, "Why does it sound like I'm a little bit of Alexa from Schitt's Creek?" And I started cracking up. And then today I saw a bunch of people online kind of say the same thing. And I was like, I'm like, it really is like kind of has the same like tempo and like I'm a little bit of blah blah blah, and they both kind of do that. And I'm like, that's pretty funny.
Lestat is summing up his whole character in that entire verse.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah. I mean, but also so is Alexis in Schitt's Creek with her song, So it's like it goes hand in hand, like very too exaggerated, people and stuff like that. So yeah.
American Horror Story.
Patrick from Schitt's Creek being in it was awesome. I saw the interview with the guy last week saying that their streaming numbers have way exceeded their expectations, and this is a different interview and the one we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Wow. Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I wonder if their numbers are people are getting just because you need to have AMC. You don't want to wait, so you'll join AMC and get rid of it later. I keep it because I like AMC. But
well, they had the deal that I'm so pissed I missed. It was $30 for the whole year. So you can just have it. So yeah, but yeah, Lestat is so freaking good, man.
It's not amazing. It's the best. It's literally the best.
It's the best thing on TV right now, man.
Yeah, like if the three of them don't get Emmy nominations, Jacob Anderson was it Delaney, the girl who plays Claudia,
Delaney.
and Sam Reed. Yeah. Delaney Hayes. There you go. Yeah. They all Emmys. At least nominated.
I think Sam Reed has to be nominated. Everyone else I want, Sam Reed has to be the one.
He's
only
so
one.
good.
It has to be him.
Yeah.
he's so good. Like he is Lestat. Like he captures everything that is like in line and synonymous with that character.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. That's why so many people are like, "Oh, he's not Lestat." I was like, "No, he's
He's very more Lestat than anyone else that you've seen.
Yeah.
And don't say Tom Cruise. Don't say Stuart Townsend. I do not want to hear it. As fine as they were, but Sam Reed is the definitive.
Yeah. Yep. The fact he's never sang before, really? And this is what he does first time is amazing. I didn't know that. I thought he was like at least some kind of trained somewhere.
Or I just thought that he went to one of those performing art schools that you sing, dance, and act. That's what you would do.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's the best in setting in Canadian towns. Coincidence? I think not.
Hey, that's why I say about From. You know, it's the best.
Well, is
Nova Scotia?
Is it, or is it just filmed in, or is it also like
it's set in? We have no idea where the hell it's set.
Oh yeah,
it's set in some pocket universe somewhere, but it's filmed in Nova Scotia.
Okay. Yeah. He's been in a lot of places and things like that, but no, he's never sang. Yeah, dude, a pretty good singer. Yeah, pretty good singer.
Hey, is it bad that I hang this up when I leave? I hang this up on my door, just in case. Like, yeah.
That is cool. I got to see that. It is a pretty cool thing to have.
Just in case, I don't need anyone trying to jump into my house.
Right. Yeah,
Supernatural
I know.
is 100%.
Supernatural. It's filmed in there.
Oh, that's what I wanted to show you.
iZombie. I know. I love the iZombie. Oh, nice.
New achievement.
I bought the 100 pack of stickers. Oh, can you? Oh, you probably can't see it, but that sticker there, is a glurp glurp. Yeah, and then you just have like here, just Dungeon Crawler Carl. But yeah, that one, that was the glurp glurp.
It's so
glurp,
far,
glurp.
Yeah.
We gotta. I gotta see what I can do to make something and see if Ashley can make it where it's like where the Sluggalo says unity, support, family, and kneecapping bitches.
100%.
Hell yeah. It's like one of my favorites. And then it's what the hell's the slug's name? And we'll just do a slug with the axe on its head.
Dude, the little mohawk with the axe on it. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I might have a blink on the slug's name. But yeah, that's so good. All right, let's talk X-Men, and then we'll probably call it a night.
I want to remember his name.
I think
it's a girl. But
I think it's a girl.
Name? It's definitely a girl.
Yeah,
it's definitely a girl. And because he was talking about how Carl looks, it's Sluggalo. Okay, and Candy. Biggs.
Yep.
Biggs.
Yeah, Biggs. Yeah, because there are like a bunch of sluggos or sluggalos. Yeah. They're very interesting creatures. the pox slugs. Yeah. Biggs though is my favorite. Because there's the one part they're doing something. He's like, "Oh, turn off the deep fryer. I can't drive with the deep fryer on. It's too dangerous." And Biggs is like, "Listen, Daddy, you do your thing and we'll do ours.
We'll do ours back here." Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Biggs. All right. Q Winnie Houston. Exactly.
I was waiting for it.
All right. Let's hit it. All right. We are back and we're talking X-Men 97. Also, when I first played it, it is super loud. So, yeah. So we got X-Men 97. What was it? Number 5, episode 5, season 2. I forgot what this one was called. It's called Weapon X
Weapon-
Lies
and
in
Videotapes.
DVDs. No,
And
videotapes was
DVDs.
the original, and DVDs is
Yeah.
the new one. So, which is
Weapon X
funny.
Lies and DVDs.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, kind of, saying Weapon X. So it's all about Wolverine kind of going in and bringing back the old Weapon X gang to go stop. At least that's what he tells people. They're gonna go stop the dude who's trying to bring back the Weapon X program. So, yeah. So we got that's the story. So we got Sabretooth, Maverick, Kane, Wolverine, Lady Deathstrike, and then Morph, who's just thrown in there. So
Did you like the lineup? Did you like the lineup though?
I did.
Yeah.
I liked the inclusion of Morph because
Mm-hmm.
in the context of this show, Morph has like always held Logan in high regard,
Mhm.
right? And this is his first exposure to like the gray area of Logan. And
Oh yeah.
I really appreciate that this show is like showing that like all heroes are not quite like the ideal heroes. I think
that's good.
Like it adds layers.
Yeah. Also, like he's kind of broken, and he also doesn't think high of himself. Like that's you kind of like find out. So it's like kind of grayish. Willing to lie to people. To literally almost send them to their death because he does. He's like I mean, some of them actually do die. So yeah.
And, this whole episode was Logan like doing like some like self-serving stuff, which I kind of appreciated. The past like 15, 20 years in mainstream media, Logan has always like been portrayed as like the guy with a heart of gold. And it's like, what if he's a full-on asshole for self-serving purposes? I liked that because that's the X-Men. That's like, they're complex characters, each and every one of them. So I appreciate the fact that they did that with Logan.
He's the right guy to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think I thought that we were going to get, because it was Kane got killed immediately
right away.
Like the fact that we didn't get Silver Fox, I thought Silver Fox would have been more of an important character to use for this Weapon X.
Well, she was in the original in Weapon X Lies in Videotape in the 90s.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. But I thought that because we were talking about who could be on this team that he said I'm getting the band back together. We talked about Silver Fox. We talked about was it like John Wraith? We talked about Deadpool. We talked about a couple people, and because you didn't have all of them, but you have Morph. Morph could kind of turn into any of those and kind of makes it kind of work. But I thought Kane the fact that he died immediately. What's the point?
They made Morph so OP in the series, by the way.
Agree. No, I agree.
He's so badass.
I don't know. I mean, in this episode, he seemed very scared a lot, which was interesting. I'm like, you're a freaking X-Man, and like he's like afraid of the dark. I know he has like trauma with PTSD with everything that happened with Sinister, but yeah, I thought that was like interesting. But he was like turning into like Spider-Man and Deadpool and Cyclops and
being very cool,
and
then jumping in there and being the thing exactly, and going against all the danger, and even as you see the green things come together, and you start to see okay, more problematic. He kind of still runs towards danger. He's not afraid. I mean, I don't think he's actually afraid. I think he's afraid of himself, but he's not really afraid of evil.
No,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he stood up to Sabretooth and Lady Deathstrike. So I mean, that's kind of ballsy. They can
Especially
easily rip
Sabretooth,
him
yeah.
apart if they wanted to.
100%.
Yeah.
Did you
But-
guys enjoy
Yeah,
the
I
whole
like
thing
seeing
with
Sabretooth again.
Sabretooth?
That was cool.
Yeah, this is exactly
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
did.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the way that they've like the world of X-Men 97 feels very much lived in, which I like. So
Yeah. I mean, especially, it should, right? Because like it's made for us. It's made for, people who grew up in the 90s and watched it in the 90s. So, and then got the movies, got the comics, got all the live action and stuff. So it's like, the show's made for us.
yeah, and if you like grew up with a show back in the 90s, you appreciate it even more. Like it's matured with the viewers.
100%.
Well,
Yeah.
and this is what I asked at the beginning of the show. Was it too much of running right into the story without giving you any context about what was going on, about kind of preparing you, or did they just do what a great show does? Assume you already understand what's going on.
The latter, because
Mhm.
it does not treat the viewers like they're idiots. I feel like it just assumes that they know enough, and if they don't, you can catch up. But like, I like that it's not talking down to the audience.
Because I think it explained it enough where it's like they're all part of the Weapon X program.
Mhm.
And then that's it. Like if you want to get into details on Lady Deathstrike and Sabretooth and like especially those two, why they're important,
Yeah, because
then
it was an amalgamation.
deep dive.
Like there were some Weapon X references, and
Mhm.
I got some like Alpha Flight vibes in there. Like stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I think, and this is something that's for me, that when you're doing something like this, you've built up enough for us to just say yes. You've done so much in the series that you built enough for us to just accept whatever you put out there. My question is, will you ever go past that? Will you continue to do that, and it's especially you trying to get to 10 seasons, because as they're talking, I want 10 seasons of X-Men 97. So can you continue to just do stories without explaining what the story is? And is it too short of an episode to try to do an entire story like that, doing 26 minutes, not giving you context and just going right into it? I'm not sure, especially when you haven't seen a character like this for 30 years. I don't know if you can continue to do that.
And that raises an interesting question. Could you see this going far enough for 10 seasons, dude?
So what he asked is, okay, can we see this go for 10 seasons? All right, there's over 1,000 Uncanny X-Men, right? And then you have regular
there's
X-Men.
tons of content, right?
Yeah, it's a lot. So I mean, they could go 10 seasons
if they
easily.
wanted to, they really could.
I mean, at that point, do you call it 97 anymore?
It has to stay in the 90s, and this has to be before you get into the 2000 run. So as long as you stay before that time, yes, you could do it. You could go, but can you do 80s?
Go back in time.
Yeah,
there's a lot that you work with, but like working it into a streamlined narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the key. That's the key.
We're
going back to like what you were saying with I think if they introduce a new storyline that they haven't done even in the 90s, then I think you need to explain it. Mm-hmm. If it's something like this where it's like a one shot, because then say if they bring like, did they have to explain who Mr. Sinister was last season when they brought him back? Or did they expect you to remember who he was from the 90s? No,
I don't think you have to explain who every character is, but when you're in the middle of the storyline, like you're meeting them in the middle of the storyline, that there's going to be some people that, because there's some people that like this that have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
You're meeting them, already on the way traveling, already going there. I feel like it works for us, because we know what the hell's going on.
Because we're familiar, we're connected now.
Yeah, and it's an Uncanny X-Men, 151 through 156. You understand what the hell's going on. We saw it in 95. We know what's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyone else knew. How long does it go before people get turned off because they have no idea what the hell's going on?
Exactly.
And that's my question. And this, it works for me. It works. But I think you need to be aware that if you're trying to get new people into it, might be a problem.
Yeah. I mean, I think you can kind of get away with it when it's a side story like this, because that's what it was. This is a side story. It's not filler. A side story and filler are two different things. It's definitely a side story, and I think it's gonna,
build
everything that happened with
greater world.
Yeah, especially with Wolverine and his like realization, like I'm not just a weapon. Eventually getting to that. But I mean, it is a side story of what's going on with the rest of the X-Men. I think you can kind of get away with throwing in stuff like that. But I do agree you can't do it all the time. Like you can't just like, oh, here, we're back in it, But then it's like, where do you draw the line? Like, Phoenix, because like if Jean Grey becomes Phoenix again, do you need to explain that
storyline?
Yeah, so it's kind of like
can you be traveling in the middle of space and just assume that they understand what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's my problem, is that you're traveling somewhere without giving them context. I can get it immediately, but for a new person, does that turn them off? I don't know. And I look at the number and them being rated 8.0. This wasn't an 8.0 episode. It was a pretty good episode, no matter what you're looking for. Even when to talk about the Brood and having that, it felt very horror movie-ish, like Aliens and just had those type of vibes with it. So it's not really 8.0, but I think people didn't get it and didn't love it as much because they couldn't connect with what was going on. Yeah, I just think you have to keep that in mind going forward, because you don't have the original showrunner. Bo DeMayo is not there, so you don't know if you ever get past the point where you don't connect with your audience. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. See, like for me, I think for me it was probably an 8.0 episode, because it was a good episode and I had fun and I love Wolverine. It just, compared to the last 4, which were like 9.5, 9s. It's like it's so hard.
It's almost on the verge of the first episode. Episode 1. I feel like it's almost there. So
I thought no, because for me the first episode was like a 9. And then
it's 8.4 right now.
It almost felt like the obligatory midpoint episode.
Yeah.
Where it could go somewhere, but if it didn't, it wouldn't cripple the series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless you do something.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say, like Mama Bear says, like unless you do something critical from the origin cartoon, then do a short previous on. Like Gargoyles did. X-Men did it. X-Men did it all the time.
Sets you up, especially when. See, another thing they could have done for me, they could have put those characters in the X-Men opening, like they usually do. They didn't do that.
They switched it up. And it was intro, right?
Exactly. So the intro was not like that. And I thought that was kind of something that you could have done too. And that would say, all right, this is another story. This is what this team understand. This is Weapon X. And then you could have even had the X in there. You could even had the Wolverine in the back. With the X, you could have done something to that effect. So I know I don't want to harp on it that much, but I feel like you just have to be aware of it, because you're going to continue to tell stories.
Yeah. So, yeah. But Yeah, I mean, besides that, I like it was a fine episode. I enjoyed it a lot. You know, the horror
really
part.
liked
I didn't think about the horror part until like you guys were talking about it in chat and stuff earlier. Was like, yeah, it was very horror because they used the darkness and they used shadows and quick things running by and stuff like that.
You have to, I would say the green blood. It could have
Uh-huh.
been like an animal. So we had the brood there. That's very much like aliens type of thing. So yeah, no, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I liked how it finally put like a pin in the Weapon X stuff.
Mhm.
Like that's it. It's done. It blew up. Like we're good. Like that's it. Like he can't do this trick again. But how do you guys feel about that? Like the metal gets ripped out of him by Magneto,
Mhm.
and then he's just like, I'm just gonna go put it back in. It's like was it that easy the first? Was it that easy the first time?
It was a quick fix, right?
Yeah. It was
Why
like
were you
a
worried
quick
about it
fix.
then? Why was that such a big thing that if you could just do that fast?
I like that they didn't like spend too much time dwelling on it. So to an extent, I'm okay with it.
But I mean, why wouldn't you just tell the X-Men? It's like, hey, I need a few guys, and we're gonna go do this real quick. And it'll take me a few hours. It's like
because Logan keeps secrets from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, I know drama and stuff like that. But it's like there was no reason to bring his frenemies back. Like you could have literally got Jubilee probably would have went with you. Storm probably would have went with you because she understands that shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're trying to rediscover yourself. Oh, I just went through that a few weeks ago.
You
so
had to have Sabretooth. This was the opportunity.
Yeah,
to bring
exactly.
Wolverine and
had to,
Sabretooth in the same place, and that's just what it was.
Yeah.
You do Lady Deathstrike, whatever you want to do, but that was the important. You need to have Wolverine and Sabretooth in the same place, and that was why you could have taken advantage of the opening credits when you're doing it.
Mm-hmm. What they did with X-Force is do the same thing with Weapon X and have all the Weapon X people. Yeah. I think that would have worked.
Yeah.
I think that would have worked.
Exactly.
Yeah. It happened too quick. Yeah.
It felt a little rushed. That's kind of where I'm. It just feels a little bit rushed, and just it could have been better.
Yeah.
I think like anyone who follows this show automatically assumed it was going to be this big uphill battle to get the adamantium back in his system, and then boom, 2 minutes. Oh, he's got it back, right?
Yeah. It was just kind of quick kind of thing, But like you said,
all of a sudden he just had it, and all of a sudden he's standing there with it, like, oh. So
yeah,
you didn't have to inject the whole weapon X thing with Wolverine. We've seen it, right?
Mhm.
Did it ever just go like it was the magical like bippity boppity boop, and you have your adamantium all back in your skeleton?
It was like a thing that almost killed him.
Yeah.
It like took his healing factor to the edge. Kind of thing. So the one thing that like really disappointed me though, just since Magneto did what he did, he never turned into the feral like animal that he does in the comic book when Magneto rips it out. He turns very animalistic and borderline beast like. Here is
feral.
like he just gets like more hair. Like that's it. So if they were gonna do that and keep him kind of the same character anyway, I guess just give him back the metal claws at this point.
I agree.
But but it just felt like like we have to throw a Wolverine episode in because they did the same thing in the 90s. Every so often they'll slide in a Wolverine episode where it was just kind of him doing his thing. But they would do it to a lot of people. Gambit had his own, Storm had her own, Cyclops had his own too. So
but you could do that with this team.
Yeah. So, like I said, I didn't hate the episode. It's just like when you start thinking about it, you're just like, wait, why didn't he just tell like Storm and Cyclops like, hey, I need my medal back? And they're like, oh, cool. All right, we got 20 minutes.
Like, I feel like that's Logan's character in one, right? Like
Hmm.
He has ulterior motives that he will not keep from that he won't that he'll keep from the team. So I kind of like that. I like that I like that they explore that gray area.
How'd you guys feel about Omega Red?
For his bit part, he was dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was
He's always gonna be a cool character.
As long as you don't kill him off, that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Let him live, so you can bring him back. You reintroduced him, and now you can have him, do something special. And I thought the end should have been. I can't remember what comic book it is. It's Uncanny X-Men is when Wolverine is, he gets the adamantium back on, and he looks like a Wolverine, like he looks feral. And he looks like a actual Wolverine. He has the claws out, right? And it's like a purple. It's like a purple cover. I feel like we should have got that look at least one time. And I think these are small missed opportunities. I'm having a hard time remember which number it is, but
there's so many.
two something. It's in the early two. It's like early twos. And I think that you could have done something like that, and I think that was a missed opportunity overall.
Yeah.
Connect scenes with iconic pictures.
Yeah. Exactly. Like if we get, just like saying something like that, if we get Age of Apocalypse, like, do we get Wolverine, with the black suit and no hand? Like, do we get to that point if we decide to go down that
I'd
story?
love to see it.
We could.
Oh, that'd be awesome. But then that means Wolverine and Storm, hook up. So it's like, do we want to see that? Too. So,
sorry, one of the worst.
With Forge
making his technology, getting you Sentinels and stuff. So whatever.
They gave Wolverine back his manicure. Exactly. Yeah, he had to get cleaned up. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. I love Sabretooth. I love Sabretooth whenever he's around Wolverine. He's even his line, he's like, oh, I after 200, I stopped celebrating my birthday. And he says all this stuff, and he goes, oh, but the key to staying alive is technology, is keeping up with technology. So I was like, and it's funny because then they go to like these discs, and she's like, oh, I prefer laser discs.
Oh, laser disc. Yeah. What's these little discs? Give me a laser disc. Give me don't DVD. DVD's not gonna be the wave of the future.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of like funny. It was like, he's like, oh, keeping up with the technology, and then they immediately go back to like a 90s kind of like, oh my God, this is the future kind of thing, so it's very like meta and funny in itself, if you like look at it like through that kind of lens of like we know it's made right now, so like they can do stuff like that, and it's funny. So little things like that are always fun. But Omega Red was awesome. He's always a fun character to see. But and he's not dead.
No,
a pillar landed on him, and
so much more.
Yeah, well, I was like, a pillar landed on him, the building exploded, he's not dead.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Where's the body? Show me.
Exactly. Even then,
if there's not a body, all bets are off. So
yeah.
As you say, even if there's a body, still not all bets are off.
Exactly. But now that we have this episode, I go back and look at the post credit from last episode. I thought that was a flashback, but it wasn't. For some reason, I thought that was a flashback of them in World War II or something like that. But it wasn't. It was like it was in like the current timeline, and for some reason Wolverine was in Paris because the Eiffel Tower was in the background, and Black Widow and Captain America would like pop up. So I was like, okay, that's why I thought it was like World War II or something. Like, oh, we're gonna get that, but no, that was all like happening right now or in the current timeline. So I was like, oh, okay, that's I prefer that, because then that means like maybe we can get more Cap, maybe we can get more Black Widow, in the future.
I like it.
Yeah. So Any issues? Any other issues you guys had?
No.
It was fun.
Yeah, I told you my only thing that
Mhm.
you gotta be very careful about not, alienating people. And then it really didn't have a connective tissue, and it's one of those things like, sometimes you don't want to lose momentum of a story.
Oh no, it
Yes.
was so standalone, right?
Yeah.
And that could be a problem if it's too standalone. This could be one of those episodes that people forget. So if they forget it, was it really worth it? And that's the question.
Oh no, wait. I have a question.
Mhm.
So when the trailer came out for this first season, it was very specific. Oh, the X-Men are like being redirected back to the 90s, no? Or
Yeah.
do you guys fear that we're taking too many detours?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I think it's a little too early to say yet.
Mhm.
Because are we all back in the 90s now?
That's the
Besides
thing, we're
Magneto?
not.
No, I think we are, right?
Everyone in the past is in the 90s. Everyone in the future should be back there now. So Scott and Jean are there too. So yeah, no, I think everyone's back in the
Yeah, because
90s.
future Kid Cable sent all the future guys, who is that? Jean and
Scott.
Cyclops, they sent them back to the future or back to the past.
Mhm.
And then Bishop went back and got all those people. And then we got Cable with all the X-Force people, which are in the current timeline.
Yep.
So I think everyone is back in the 90s, right?
Yep.
It's just we didn't see that. They haven't told us yet.
Where do you picture
Yeah.
the narrative moving forward from here?
That's
I think I said House of X. I think House of X is where you're going to end up going. 'Cause you
House of
have
X would be awesome.
the future, the past, the super future, all that stuff makes a lot of sense of what we have. Our House of X should be the next thing.
immediately, or because I think we're getting
Onslaught
first. I think we're gonna build up to Onslaught.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's gonna be probably the second half of this season is gonna be pretty much getting to that.
Yep, makes sense for that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to see House of X. Age of Apocalypse seems like it's still lingering. I'm like it's there.
Take time away from it and then come back so you can enjoy Apocalypse as a real villain.
Mm-hmm. Because even back in the original run, he had that one arc and that was it, right? Where he was like taking away their powers, but secretly he was like turning them or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was only a couple episodes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. So it's like, yeah, we haven't got like full on Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him being his most villainous and then them being ready too. So yeah, we still got some time for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe do like a whole season with that. I like that.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the movie? Yeah.
Odyssey?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Have not seen it yet. I'm going in the morning. Like, dial it back, dude.
Well, like so many people that we know already went to go see it.
Yep.
It's like
exactly.
so many people was like so I've been avoiding a lot of
I'm gonna get a beer and I'm gonna get a shot. Give me a sec.
all right. Good. And a shot. Jeez.
God fucking damn it.
We'll finish up real quick and then you wanna
finish
go.
up and then go.
Yeah, let's finish up and then we'll go get your shot.
Okay.
Because I think we're pretty much done. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for X-Men 97, Weapon X Lies and DVDs. Yeah, episode 5 of this new season.
I liked the episode. It was a good detour. I'm like, I liked it.
Yeah, it was fine. It was good.
Like,
it was a fun time with Logan.
Exactly.
Yeah. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down there. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this episode. Do you like it? You hate it? Any issues that you might have had with it? And let us know where you want to see X-Men 97 kind of go in the future. You want to see Onslaught, House of M, House of X, all that fun stuff. There's so much stuff we can get into. Yeah, let us know. But if you are watching live, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. All right, cool. Oh man. All right. You wanna get your drinks for probably
No,
go
we
through a
can
few
wrap
comments
this
and
up.
call it
too.
night.
Finish
Yeah.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot to say was Wolverine in his brown and yellow suit is just so iconic, man. Like I love the black and yellow or the blue and yellow. The blue and the yellow is awesome, but the brown and the yellow is just that old school.
Dude, this
Just
episode like kind of has me considering dressing up as like the brown and yellow Wolverine for Halloween. I'm considering it.
Grow your hair out.
Yeah.
Growing some mutton chops.
Yeah. Right. Like it was dope. Like I like how much this world feels lived in.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. But remember, there's so many different timelines that you need to make sure you understand where, because like literally what Tank said, we didn't know what year we could have been doing. This is in the past with Captain America. Was this in the future with Captain America? You didn't know where it was because they didn't give you in context for this episode.
No, and I feel like I feel like that feels just right in the context of the X-Men. They're so extensive, so we don't have to coddle or talk down to the audience. Like everyone knows that Logan has been around like X amount of decades and centuries. So when you see him interact with Captain America, with Black Widow, you accept it, right?
Yeah. You're just like, oh, they'll tell me when later.
Yeah. So like when we entered this new episode, I'm like, okay, amalgamations of Alpha Flight, Weapon X. I'm good with it. I accept it. That's enough for me to move on with. I'm gonna shut up.
No, you're good. You're good. I do wonder if we're gonna get more side stories from other characters, like how we used to back in the 90s.
And that's the thing, we could.
But should we?
It's not long enough, and it's hard.
Back in the 90s, we got 21 episodes a season. Here we're getting 9. Do we have the time to do that?
Jesus H. It just makes me like remember how spoiled we were when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
We got like 25, 30 episodes a season.
Yeah. We had a whole morning. We had a whole Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons is what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had like hours of cartoons, and now it's like, I mean, I guess you get like, a whole network of cartoons, but it's not the same.
Nope.
Like having SpongeBob on for 8 hours a day is not the same. It's like
that's not something anyone said that I need in my life. So
yeah, I grew up watching the X-Men animated series with my mom and dad, and my grandma and my aunt. There was an inside joke when my parents would always like not call it X-Men, they would call it X-Man, and I would always be like, "Mom, Dad, it's X-Men." And they were like, "There's only one of them on screen." I'm like, "No, it's more than one."
That's something that a lot of people have to deal with. So yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
I wish they would give 2 parts a year, 10 episodes each. That would be nice. But that's just not the world we live in anymore, which really sucks.
Yeah.
And I
don't have 20 episodes anymore.
I just don't get it. Like Futurama, right? Futurama's not that old, and it had a bunch of seasons, and they would do like 20-ish episodes a season. And now with this new Hulu content that they're doing, we get 10. and we get 10 every like 2 years. On top of that, it was like
it is the content. That's what they're going with. This is the new model, and they get to less content and get the same amount of money. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but and then on top of that, it's even easier because you use a lot of the computer to generate the art. It's not like hand drawing like how it used to be. So it's like you can knock out the episodes quicker, but yet we're getting less out of it. It just sucks.
Yeah, we all get less. We all losing.
It just sucks. It just sucks. Like I said, it's the world we live in. Like you're gonna get less, and you're gonna deal with it. Like we're not gonna give you a video game. You can deal with it. So, yeah, we'll make the time. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, drink your water.
That's awesome. All right, let's get out of here, man. I'm tired.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Brandman might be gone for a while.
Exactly.
Pouring a shot and a beer. All right. Yeah, and we're tired. But we'll be back Saturday night watching Silo. I guess it came out already because I saw Jen and Anzo were watching it. I was like,
yep.
What the hell?
They usually do it. So they usually do a Friday night. So they've been doing it early though.
Yeah, I was like, damn, like Thursday. So I have to make sure I avoid Silo spoilers. But yeah, Saturday night we'll do that. You guys doing the rewind Saturday morning?
Yep, we'll do the rewind on Saturday morning. Yes.
Yep. So and then we'll be back. We'll be back Monday. We got more Final Lestat. We got some more House of Dragons, and we got the Odyssey that we're gonna talk about. So
yep,
let's go.
Fun times. Mondays have been good days. So, but cool. Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out. We appreciate the super chats. Lawrence gave us not Lawrence. Travis gave us one, and
Anzo.
Yeah. And then also I think I forgot to bring that. Steve, what's up, Steve? 10 months.
Yeah, 10 months, man. Appreciate you.
So, but cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Don't breathe in that shitty, smoky weather.
Jesus H.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like right in the middle of it too.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, so be safe out there, have fun, and we will see you guys later.
The board has concluded the call.